It's a good time to be a homeowner. Muskegon is awesome because you get a little bit of everything. We're right here we're close to the lake. We're right here, so our views are awesome. We have the city that's coming up it's building up within the city. A lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings being built. If you want a little bit of the country scene, we still have that, but yet you're 5 minutes away from, a shopping place or, groceries, but still can be secluded a little bit from, if you're not liking the city life, you go out to Fruitport and get a little country style, but yet, you got everything right here. It's always a good time to be a homeowner.
Out a little bit. Mario had Antonio's. He said, hey, you want my recipes? Let's do something. Come right over here. Add a scoop and a half of sauce. We don't use any sugar to sweeten it. We use basil to help as a natural sweetener. And this is our cheese blend. Mozzarella, provolone cheese, and Romano cheese all in here. Making the all-meat pizza. We first started making it with ham. And then we tried it with capicola, and really got stuck with the capicola with it. Because capicola is just, it's one of the best meats we've got. 12 minutes-ish, 10 to 12 minutes, I would say. Throw it right down on the brick. Get it nice and crisped up. All the pizzas going out are nice and crispy for you guys. The pizza's good when you get a nice and crisp sound.
Joining Cal's high school football game of the week, and tonight the stakes are higher than ever as Whitehall goes head-to-head with Oakridge in a WMC matchup. With John Russell on play-by-play and Cal Van Singel on color commentary, you won't miss a second of the hard-hitting action. Brought to you by our sponsors, Mario Flores, Cadena Brothers Pizza, Twisters Ice Cream, Hanson Hill Waterfront Grill, and Bill's Lakeshore Golden Cars and Collectables. The battle begins now.
And good afternoon, everyone. John Russell along with Cal Van Singel, Bill Mann, our producer, and Miles Welch is on our camera up on the roof. There you go. Here we are at Oakridge High School, Russell Erickson Stadium, Jack Sugar's Field. That's a mouthful there, Calvin.
It certainly is, and a good thing it's written out there. Otherwise, if you couldn't have read it, you might have been in trouble.
Exactly. Well, a great night for football, and we got two long-time West Michigan Conference rivals going at it. The Whitehall Vikings 3-0 in the conference, 3-2 overall, and the Oakridge Eagles 3-2 in the conference, 3-2 overall. So obviously Oakridge, this is incumbent on them to, if they want any hope of staying alive in the conference race, this is a big night for them for sure.
Well, I tell you what, it certainly is. And the Eagles here, kind of like you said, 3-2. You go, it's maybe down a little bit for Oakridge. You think they maybe be 5-0 or something, maybe 4-1, but Oakridge is maybe struggling here a little bit. I've noticed they've struggled a little bit here on the offensive end throughout the season. So hopefully Kerry Harger and his staff can figure out a way to get more points on the boards and get more yardage at the end of the game.
Understand they have some injuries, too, to compound things for the Oakridge Eagles. I know that they're going to be playing without their strong running back. Bryson Stevenson is out tonight. So they're going to, that never is an easy thing to have to replace anybody, but especially in the high school level where you can't go down to the farm system and pull somebody up. But you got JVs, but it doesn't always equate the same way, does it, Ken?
No, it certainly doesn't. And, another thing that's, I don't want to say it's alarming, but a little bit of a concern here is Oakridge's numbers are down a little bit from the normal years. Normally, they've always filled out a squad really nicely, 35, 40 guys. And they're probably down in about the 20s right now. So maybe it's just a fluke with this this class or something. Maybe they have more soccer players than football players, but their numbers are down. So when your numbers are down, you lose athletes. You got to start plugging here and plugging there. And sometimes, you take a kid that's really good at one position.
Right.
But now you need him here. and he's never played there a limited time. So then, he has a little bit of a harder time with the reads and, trying to figure things out and gets caught. Maybe somebody, breaks one for a touchdown or a big game. So injuries are no fun. That's my way of saying injuries are no fun, John.
I like it.
We're both playing hurt. They're no fun.
No. Oakridge Eagles, boy, what a tradition here, dating back to, of course, the great one, Jack Sugar's 19 years in a row. They have made the postseason, so it's become an expectation here at Oakridge. In fact, 28 of 29 years in the playoffs, and I believe, 3 state championships? Is that correct?
Yes, sir.
Doing that from memory, so that's always dangerous. But, they really made a seamless transition from, like I said, the great one, Jack Sugars, to Kerry Harger, one of his guys that was a former player, and I remember all those years ago. Kerry's been here now for quite a few years himself, but I remember when he took over, he said, after the first year that he went and they did fine, I says, was there any fear from your end of saying, man, I don't want to be the one that derails this program? He said, oh man, he said, I'll tell you what, I didn't say anything publicly, but he says, yeah, that thought did cross my mind. When you replace a legend, things don't always go well.
Oh no, you're 100% correct on that. Let's back up just a little bit. What you said. State titles in 97, 05, and 08. We were here for the 05 and 08 runs for certain. And Oakridge is, I have it written down, only 2 times have they missed the playoffs since 1989. Not 99, 89.
Right.
When you were just a mere 21 years old. Only since 1989, twice they've missed the playoffs. And, talking about Kerry Harger, I think my calculation is 118 wins against 32 losses.
Gosh.
That is keeping the train right on the tracks.
Exactly.
There's no bobble, there's no wobble, there's nothing. That's that's picking right up where Jack Sugars left off. Jack left him with the cupboard, kind of full, so it's not like he was coming into a rebuilding process.
Right.
So, and also a couple of years ago, Kerry Harger gets elected to the Michigan High School Coaches Hall of Fame, Football Hall of Fame. So what an honor for him as a current coach even at that point. So, and I remember him even saying, he said, wow, I was shocked, and honored to be in that. So Kerry has done an incredible job here and deserves all the accolades that he gets. He's only missing one thing, and that's that state championship, and it's hard.
It is.
It's hard to get that. Everything's got to fall right. When you get in the playoffs, you got to be healthy. You got to hope you're in a good bracket where you're maybe away from the perennial power per se.
Right.
Where maybe you can go north or northwest and get away from some of the parochial schools out of the Grand Rapids area. How many times have they lost to like a West Catholic or somebody like that? And that's a vaunted, incredible program over there. So that's the only thing missing. It's the only thing missing in Kerry's resume is that.
Yeah, and no matter how good you are, obviously you have to be good, all right? But the other thing is you still have to have some luck. And that's, saying you have to be lucky is not a bad thing, but you do. I mean, the ball's got to bounce your way certain times. You got to be as injury-free as you can be. And, there's a lot to, like you said, even getting deep into a tournament, let alone win a state championship.
Oh, you're absolutely right. And you said injuries and luck. Those two right there. And there's a ball that's got to bounce your way every once in a while. And, you got to play fundamental football all 5 weeks.
Right.
You can't have a bad week because now you're going up against good teams all the time. So, and like you said, injuries are huge, when you start to get in the playoffs. And the further you go, the harder guys hit.
Sure.
Because that pool's getting smaller and smaller and smaller.
Right.
The kids are getting bigger, stronger, and faster. And, starting to really hit as you move on through the playoffs.
Whitehall Vikings, as you said, they are perfect in the league, 3-0, 3-2 overall. But boy, I'll tell you what, they have a schedule that's loaded for bear. They've already played Unity Christian. They played Zeeland West. Zeeland West was one of the goofiest games I ever called. It was a blowout, but yet Whitehall in the second half was scoring, but they just couldn't stop Zeeland West, and they did. And Tony Sigmund said, hey, we kind of loaded our schedule. They're going to end the season with Portland too, and Portland perennial power. I believe they're 5-0 as we speak here right now. So So, they definitely haven't ducked anybody for sure.
Well, no, they haven't. And you got to play those good teams. And you'd say, well, you lost. Yeah, but the MHSAA now will reward you some for playing better teams. And we talked about it numerous times. Montague a couple of years ago, they're in at 3-6, and Hart's on the outside looking in it. Yeah. They were like 6-3 and 7-2 and didn't get out, but Montague got in at 3-6. So you need to load up your schedule and play those good teams, and and then hope to get points off of them also.
Yeah, you had to feel for Hart that year. Remember, it was the first year they went to the point system, and Hart finally gets the 6 wins. And for years it was 6 wins and you're in. They finally get the 6 wins and not enough points. You felt for Joe Tanis and that crew. Joe has done a good job over there with Hart. They're kind of back in a reloading, reloading, I would say, area this year. Whitehall, though, they've had their share of injuries as well. One of the big injuries they have is to Parker Mott. Both sides of the ball as a lineman on offense and defense as well. I believe he's a linebacker on defense. He was up among the leaders in tackles. He is gone for the year, and it's always sad to have anybody gone, but especially a senior, your final year. And I'll tell you how much of a big part of this team he is. It takes 2 guys to replace him. Nate Betts is going to be the linebacker that will replace him on defense. And then they also have Jacob Elger, a guard, on offense. So I said, man, you lose one guy and it takes 2 to replace him. That shows you how valuable that guy is.
Yeah, very, very valuable to this football club leader and everything, guys that you need. And once again, we just talked about it, injuries. Yeah. You got to stay healthy. That's a key loss for them.
And also, of course, at quarterback, they have Mr. Everything, Camden Thompson, just a crazy athlete. I mean, he is just crazy athletic. He can do some things. He can throw the ball, obviously. The only thing he might not have is, and he doesn't have, is, you have Camden Thompson as your quarterback, replacing Kyle Stratton. Mm-hmm. But you don't have necessarily a Camden Thompson to throw to anymore, although they have done on occasion. They have brought him in as a wideout, and they brought Ryan Goodrich, running back, up to a quarterback once in a while, just to try to take advantage of his athletic ability a little bit from the wideout position.
When you talk about him, you can take one word, but you got to capitalize every letter, and it's athlete. My gosh, that kid's an athlete. He just, whatever he does it right, and he excels. He's one of those guys that, I'm going to go back to the guy we interviewed last week, Jamie Potts at halftime. Jamie Potts here was a legend. Right, football, basketball, baseball. He did everything. He went to Grand Valley. He was a 2-sport All-American. 2 different sports All-American at Grand Valley. That's Camden Thompson. Yeah, right there. Whatever he does, whatever he touches, he just does it well. He seems to be a great team player. Right, and he's a special talent. And I think one of the, halfway through the season, but I think Tony goes, well, wait, he's going to graduate. I got a good record going here. Do I want to go now too or not? Right. But yeah, great athlete.
Also, other games around the area tonight. Hopefully we'll get some updates on. I know Arlene's going to be back at the studios listen to me. Back at the studios, just my house. But Rick Hickman, who's under the weather, we're going to send the best to our old partner and teammate. Rick Hickman, he'll keep us up to date on some scores as well. Fremont's taking on Orchard View tonight. Ludington's taking on Manistee. Montague's taking on North Muskegon. Belding, no, that was next week. That's what we have, at least for around here in the league. Next week, Ludington has a big matchup. This is a big matchup for tonight, obviously, but they have a big matchup against another 3-0 team in Ludington next week. And then Oakridge will take on perennial power Belding. So, we talked about Whitehall not shirking away from anybody. Oakridge has got a pretty solid schedule as well.
They certainly do. Tough schedule. You mentioned here Whitehall. Whitehall's been in the playoffs 8 of the last 9 years. The last 10 years, they are 74-31. I take that back. They're 77. Last 10 years, they're 74-31. Tony overall, I think I have this right because you're in the year 11. Tony Sigmund, the head coach here, 77 wins and 44 losses. But 8 out of the last 9, Tony's had them in the playoffs, and they've been this Whitehall Ball Club is a excellent football program right now.
Yeah, they really are. Let's see what else have we got here. Got the color guard out on the field. A great band here, and we're probably just a few seconds away from the national anthem.
Yep, a little bit, 5 minutes. So And then every school does it different as far as the national anthem and everything. So, yeah. One thing here that Oakridge does really, really well is their marching band will march across the field and they play the other team's fight song.
Yeah.
They've done that for years. It's very, very classy.
Really is.
Something you don't always see, and but it's cool.
Sure.
And kudos to them, man. They do things right here at Oakridge.
That's right. Other games around the area tonight. Byron Center taking on Reese Puffer. Mona Shores, talk about a hot team, huh? Old Coach Koziak's got the Sailors flying high. Big win last week against their rival Muskegon. They're going to be taking on Forest Hills Northern, who is also a very solid team. Union takes on the Muskegon Big Reds. Big Reds, boy, they are getting in the must-win territory right now.
Oh, definitely.
And they've already lost a couple there. Montague takes on North Muskegon, as we mentioned. Hesperia takes on Ravenna. Hart takes on Mason County Central. And Holton was supposed to take on Shelby, but I heard Holton no longer has a football program. Is that what you're hearing?
They are only playing non-conference games, I believe.
Gotcha. Okay. There you go.
If I remember correctly.
I knew something was...
My wife will tell you I'm wrong. So.
Exactly. Why don't we take a second here and maybe salute some of the sponsors that make this all possible?
Yeah, I tell you what, we can't do this without them, and we would love to have you as a sponsor. We need more sponsors. I'm going to give you a number now, and then I'm going to give you a number at the end of this.
Okay.
But a number to get a hold of, I believe this is Billy's cell phone number. We get a hold of our engineer here, the one and only Billy Mann. So 386-717-4148. That'll get you a hold of Billy. That's how we become, that's how you help us to pay the bills and stay on the air. Once again, 386-717-4148. Here's our sponsors for tonight. VanDyk Mortgage and Cadena Pizza. Bill's Golden Cards and Collectables. KLLB Media, which is Billy Mann. And also there's this crazy guy around here by the name of Cal. He's got a podcast going called Cal's Corner. And I think we've done our 11th one, right? And we're going to film the 12th one on this coming Monday. Yep. So I tell you what, if you and we've had some just outstanding guests on there too. So go YouTube Cal's Corner, look for it; it'll pop up. We've had just some great guests, and we have a whole host of guests coming down the line here. 17 plus years of doing ministry, and I have this Rolodex. I got a Rolodex.
Right.
I got a Rolodex of speakers. So check out Cal's Corner on YouTube. Billy, he's our engineer, does a great job. Billy Welch at Bill's Golden Cards and Collectibles. He gives us a nice little cozy room to do it in. And so once again, VanDyk Mortgage, Cadena Pizza, Bill's Golden Cards and Collectibles, KLLB Media, and Cal's Corner.
Couldn't do it without his son.
And that's right, Miles.
I mean, he's all over. He's announcing when we need an announcer.
Yep.
He runs production, and he's up trying camera.
He's up on the roof,
Billy Miles Welch is up on top running the camera here tonight and always does a nice job. And once in a while, we give his brother Axel. We even get Axel in on it too. So, so if you have any issues at all with video production, see Miles. But you won't. Miles will do a great job. John?
He'll be setting in next week to do play-by-play, as I will be off here next week. I'm like Johnny Carson. I'm gone more than I'm here. But,
we love it when you're here, though.
Yeah, no, it's fun. Looks like we're getting set for the national anthem. I'll tell you what, why don't we take a break here, pay some of those bills, and we will come back for the start of this one. It is West Michigan Conference Lakes battle between the Oakridge Eagles and the Whitehall Vikings here on KLLB Media.
Time to be homeowners. Muskegon is awesome because you get a little bit of everything. We're right here we're close to the lake. We're right here, so our views are awesome. We have the city that's coming up it's building up within the city. A lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings being built. If you want a little bit of the country scene, we still have that, but yet you're 5 minutes away from, a shopping place or, groceries, but still can be secluded a little bit from, if you're not like in the city life, you go out to Fruitport and get a little country style, but yet, you got everything right here. It's always a good time to be a homeowner.
No ball. Roll out a little bit. Mario had Antonio's. He said, hey, you want my recipes? You know, let's do something. Come right over here. Add a scoop and a half of sauce. We don't use any sugar to sweeten it. We use basil to help as a sweet, natural sweetener. And this is our cheese blend. Mozzarella, provolone cheese, and Romano cheese all in here. Making the all-meat pizza. You know, we first started making it with ham, and then we tried it with capicola, and really got stuck with the capicola with it. Because capicola is just, I mean, it's one of the best meats we've got. 12 minutes-ish, 10 to 12 minutes, I would say. Throw it right down on the brick. Get it nice and crisped up. All the pizzas going out are nice and crispy for you guys. Know the pizza's good when you get a nice and crisp sound.
All right, we are back here at Oakridge High School. John Russell, Cal Van Singel, Bill Mann, and Miles Welsh. As we're just about set for the kickoff here, I do believe that Oakridge won the toss, but deferred for the second half. So if I read my sign language there right, Calvin, it's going to be Whitehall receiving the ball in this first half here.
Well, you had a 50-50 chance, John
That's right.
Russell.
Exactly.
So, and I know you're heading to the casino on a 50-50.
You bet. Oakridge Eagles taking the field right now as they come out in their the blue pants, the gray jerseys, and the blue numbers.
And the silver helmets this year to celebrate 60 years
Oh, really?
of Oakridge football.
Look at you knowing stuff. Man.
Not, double not. I did that to Miles a week or two ago.
Yeah.
I did the Jethro math, and it threw
He had
Miles
no
complete.
idea.
He had no idea.
Yeah. When you're talking Beverly Hillbillies, that's only, what 60 years ago.
He had no idea. And I asked him who John Wayne was. He had no idea who John Wayne was and was like, wow.
I know. Makes
We're
you
getting
feel
old,
older.
brother.
You bet we are. Body says it is, too.
Yeah,
So.
amen.
Decent crowd here at Oakridge. As usual, they were stacking up well before the game. They've always been known for that, haven't they?
Yes.
They travel well. I mean, if they're going on the road, they're usually have people that the old Eagle Nation is there and ready to go.
I cleaned my glasses. I have my rosters. My phone's here. My water's there.
Okay.
I got you on my left. I'm Billy on my right. Oh, what more can you ask for?
Stuck in the middle
With you.
Stuck in the middle with you, yeah.
Abram Stout is going to be back,
good.
along with Hunter Osborne for the Whitehall Vikings. Kicking off, I believe, will be.
I'll see if I can help you.
Okay, I need all the help I can get.
Probably, was it the 10, number 10? Was that the.
Oh, yeah, that's
the,
Eduardo Eldretti.
Not transfer, student kid.
Yep.
What do you call him?
Exchange.
Exchange.
And overhand kick, and Stout has it at the 10. He's at the 15, cuts up the 20, 25, still on his feet at the 30, and runs out of bounds there. We had a defender take down one of the coaches on the sideline there. So
Yeah, nice return by Stout. Caught that, came up that right sideline.
Right.
The good return by him.
Braden Peterson took down one of the assistant coaches. So we are underway here, just underway, 11:54 left here, first quarter, no score. First play from scrimmage. Going to have Cam Thompson in at quarterback. He'll go back to the shotgun formation. You have Gavin Craner. Great wrestler, we understand, standing next to him.
State champion, undefeated.
Takes the jet sweep. Stout around the left side. He's got some running room. He's at the 40, still on his feet as he crosses the 45 to about the 46-yard line, maybe 47. And 1st and 10 for the Whitehall Vikings just underway.
Cribbins and Morin on that stop defensively here for Oakridge, but nice job of blocking out around that left side here for Whitehall. And Stout, wow, man, he turned the corner. He turned the Jets on positive yardage.
Got some speed, and again, quickly to the line is Whitehall, and it is going to be a handoff up the middle, and that should be
number 4.
Yep, that'll be Gavin Craner, and Craner's up to midfield, so it's going to be 2nd down and about 7 yards to go for a first.
McGrady on the bottom of that pile. There had a couple other guys to help him up, but McGrady looks like he got there first. This will be a 2nd and about 7?
Yep.
Okay, go ahead.
Right at midfield. Thompson out of the shotgun. 2 wide outs to the right side. Back to pass is Thompson. Has time, fires it, and it's going to be incomplete. He was intending that for Hunter Osborne. Good coverage there by the Oakridge Eagles.
Cribbins and Houston in on that coverage. Doing a nice job. Had him covered nicely. And ball just falls incomplete. Sets up that 3rd and 7. John?
All right, 11:06. First quarter. Important game here in the West Michigan Conference, Lakes Conference. Lakes Division. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
And back to pass is Thompson, looking to his right, fires it over the middle, and it is caught there by number 10, that's Anderson. And Anderson has a first down inside the 30 to about the 27-yard line.
Daly on the initial stop, he got a 10-yard ride before Houston could come and bring him down. Daly's like, I got him, I need help though.
So Corday Anderson, the junior, hauled that one in. 1st and 10, 27-yard line of Oakridge, 10:54 and counting. In motion comes Stout. Handoff up the middle. This is going to be number 22. That is Ryan Goodrich, the senior. And Goodrich gets a couple of yards. Going to be 2nd down, maybe a yard and a half, 2nd and 9.
McGrady doing a nice job of shucking a block and gets in there and wraps him up and brings him down. Nice job by McGrady initially. Also had a couple other guys there.
No huddle offense here by Whitehall, trying to freeze the personnel for Oakridge out in the field there. Receivers in the slot to each side, wide out to each side. In motion now comes Stout. Stout is going to take the jet sweep around the left side. Can he turn the corner? Man, he is hit, and he is not going to gain anything. And a late flag comes in, so we'll have to sort that out.
Houston over there in on that stop. I'm not sure what the flag is. Was that a hold, maybe?
That's usually in the area where you see that. Yep, it's going to be holding against Whitehall, so that's going to back the Whitehall Vikings up.
Yeah, I think that might have been Hunter Osborne, number 1 on that sweep.
Possibly. I thought it was Abraham. Well, wasn't? Or
Stout? I think it was Osborne.
Do you?
Yep.
Okay. It was one? Okay.
It was way over on the other side. That's a little hard for you to see the numbers.
Thanks for making an excuse for me.
Yeah. No, I'm just helping you out.
It's going to be 2nd and 9.
I have the trusty binoculars. Been everywhere with me, these guys. Need a new pair.
Right. Wide out to either side. Slots to either side as well. Back to pass goes Thompson. Here comes the rush. Now Thompson, to see how elusive he can be. He is going backwards. He's going to dump off a pass here, and it is caught by number 22. That is going to be Goodrich, and Goodrich gets, we have another flag down. Goodrich got back to the original line of scrimmage and gained maybe 2 or 3, but we'll see what the next flag is here.
That might be a defensive holding because it's way in that defensive backfield.
Or I wonder, since Thompson had to do so much scrambling around, could it be that maybe there's an ineligible downfield?
That could be.
All of a sudden, you had to... Oh, that's a holding, but it's going to be another holding against Whitehall. Holy smokes.
Boy, what a beautiful 40-yard drive that's now going in reverse.
Right.
So but it's going to be 10 yards from where it happened. It happened on the 20.
So now they've spotted it at the 36-yard line, 37.
They have to get to the 18, it looks like, to get a first down.
2nd and 19.
Other than that.
Right. 9:37 left. This is Thompson handing off up the middle, and this is Gavin Craner. And Craner gets to the 35-yard line before he's brought down, but still they're going to have about all of 15 yards to go for a first, if not more.
Yeah, we're going to have Bryce Bissenden on that stop, Dylan Cunningham Also wrapping them up and bringing them down, Bisson, a senior captain. Cunningham's a junior.
Yeah, his dad had a chance to talk with him today. He said, hey, I recognize that voice. He said, I didn't recognize the face. I said, well, that's all right. Back to pass goes Thompson. Now he is being flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to turn it upfield and run. He's at the 30. He's at the 35. Puts his head down at about the 22. He's going to be about 3 yards shy of a first down.
McGrady and Peterson over there making that stop. You know, he had that big defensive lineman running behind him, and then Camden Thompson turned the jets on and was gone. I think that defensive lineman was going, I got him, I got him, I got him, I'm going to get a sack. Thompson hit overdrive and just gone.
4th down and 5, so they will go for it, obviously in 4-down territory. 8:30 and counting. 4th and 5, ball at the 22. This is Thompson out of the shotgun. Single setback and the whistle
flag.
Blowing.
False start, Whitehall.
Yep. Man,
Whitehall's had this ball now for, ever since we kicked off down to 8:24. This has been a nice drive. They have probably now close, this will be like a 70-yard drive. They probably got 30 yards in penalties on this drive, just going backwards.
They didn't have the penalties. It'd be a really nice drive.
I'm going to tell guys tomorrow it was a 120-yard drive, and this is the way you go forward, backward, forward, backward.
4th and 10 now. And this is Thompson, seeing if they're just trying to,
I think they'd go.
Yeah, there's really not much future in punting from here. And now do we get another delay of game or
timeout?
Yes, timeout call. So there'll be a timeout on the field. 7:59 left. It'll be 4th and 10. And when we get back to action here, ball on the 27-yard line of the Oakridge Eagles.
Yeah, we'll take a timeout. No, we're not taking a timeout. We are. No, we're not taking a timeout. We're here.
Okay, we're here.
We're here.
Whether
So
we
quickly
like it or
hit our
not.
sponsors.
Yeah.
VanDyk Mortgage, Cadena Pizza, Bills, Golden Cards and Collectables, KLLB Media, and some podcasts called Cal's Corner.
Yeah, good stuff. Caught a few of them. They've all been very good.
Thank you for the support checks in the mail. Well, one of them had to be good. You were one of them.
That's right. That's all-time great one there.
I ate an M&M a while ago, and it's dominated by an M&M. Chocolate's going to get me one of these days, man. What happened to him? Chocolate?
Yeah, chocolate took him down. Yep. Popcorn usually does it, man. Popcorn will get you. 3 wideouts left side, 1 wideout right side. 4th and 10 now, 7:59 left here in this first quarter. And it looks like Whitehall left early, no call or no flags. Pass over the middle, and it is caught by Hunter. Oh, and he dropped it. Hunter Osborne had it. Did he have it long enough, though? He's down to the 1-yard line. I think they're going to call it. Are they going to call it a catch? Or what are they going to call it? Wow.
Okay, there we go.
So it was an incomplete.
Yeah, he didn't carry that all the way to the ground.
No.
He had it for quite a while.
Right.
But in the NFL, that's really an incomplete pass.
Sure.
Good effort. He kind of, by Osborne, had to kind of lay out there a little bit to try to get that.
Yeah,
But, good. First of all, great stop defensively here by the Oakridge Eagles to not allow them to score points. So kudos to them.
Sure.
And nice job by the Whitehall Vikings to, almost get a touchdown after they, kicked themselves about 4 times with penalties on that drive.
All right, let's see what Oakridge can do now. You got Logan Houston at quarterback, handoff up the middle. And not much going there. Number 27 on the carry, Jordan Guerrero McGrady. There's a mouthful.
Yeah, Connor Nash in on that stop. Oh, hanging around over there was Craner, too. Craner's the state champion wrestler, undefeated. All right, that's another thing that's hard to do.
Guerrero McGrady taking over for the injured Bryson Stevenson. He's got some big shoes to fill. Stevenson, their leading rusher. Coming out here to the near side is Alec Moore for Oakridge. Quarterback is Houston, and he is going to hand off to number 40. That is going to be Bryce Bisson, and Bisson goes up the middle and trying to get what he can, but boy, that's tough yardage up the middle.
Thompson in there. Camden Thompson in on that tackle, leading the charge. Craner again in there. Defensive is set up, a 3rd and 6.
Bryce Bisson, man, he's built like a fire plug. 5'7", 180 pounds. He's a little bowling ball out there.
Yes, he is. Hard, yeah. Plays hard.
It's going to be 3rd down now and 5 yards to go. Ball at the 32-yard line, 6:43 and counting in this first quarter. No score. Up under center is Houston. Movement by Whitehall. And that's going to be offside, so Oakridge will get 5 yards without having to snap the ball.
Yeah, make it a little bit easier. Oakridge has yet to commit a penalty, and I think that's
going to be enough for a first down.
If not 5 here for Whitehall. Tony's not happy.
No,
he will not be happy with that.
No coach is happy with penalties, especially, they've shot themselves in the foot on that first drive.
Yes. I know it's at least 4.
1st and 10 ball at the 37 of Whitehall. Here's a handoff now to number 7, Parker Williamson. Or 27, I'm sorry. That's going to be Guerrero McGrady.
Tooth and Essa Baggers, right?
Essa Baggers.
And I think it was Craner.
Okay. Got to be 2nd down, gain of about 3, so it's to be 2nd and 7. Coming up on 6 minutes left in this first quarter.
Essa Baggers, that's a mouthful.
Yeah. Well, not as much a mouthful as Guerrero McGrady. That's
another one, too.
2 in the backfield. Kind of a pro set back there for Oakridge. Handoff now to number 40. That's going to be Bisson again, and Bisson is going to gain a couple. He's going to get close to the 45-yard line.
Initial contact there, John, by Morningstar. He was the first one, and then had about 2 or 3 other guys. Vikings came in there and wrapped him up and brought him down. We have how much time left? 5:34 left.
3rd and 3 ball at the 44-yard line of Whitehall. Big play here. Coming out wide to the left side is Alec Moore, senior. Running backs split back there, and it's going to be a handoff here to Guerrero McGrady, and he has stopped short of the first down, and now you're going to have 4th down in all of 3.
52, the big man. I tell you what, wow, that kid's a load. That's Jack Ambrose. Ambrose blew through there, went low. How about that? I mean, he literally had him by his ankles like we grabbed Big Max, he grabbed him. Holy cow, he just hung on, and then here comes the cavalry behind him and wrapped him up, brought him down, actually for a 1-yard loss.
Punting situation now. Houston will go back to punt for Oakridge. Back deep will be Stout. Stout will be right around his 20-yard line.
Had a nice job on his first kick return.
And there's the kick. Line drivers, and Stout's going to, well, he didn't get away from it. He picked it up at the 20. Dodges a man there, flag down as he fights his way to about the 28-yard line. A couple of flags thrown in there.
Nice job by Stout, kind of stepping right over top of a blocker there.
I thought maybe Stout was going to get away from the ball there, but he said, hey, I don't want it to go farther back, and came up there and got it up to the 28 or 29. However, there is laundry on the field.
And if this is, do we know who it's on? Got to believe it's probably on the defense, but not sure.
Holding against Whitehall. Every penalty has been against Whitehall.
That's 5. I think pushing the back.
Boy, you can write the headline of this one if it goes south for Oakridge, right?
Yeah, they're darn. I tell you what, it's, they got about 60 yards of offense, and they have 30 yards of penalties.
It's going to be 1st and 10 ball back at the 19-yard line. Out of the shotgun is Thompson, and he is going to hand off. This is a Stout, and Stout is tripped up in the backfield. I think he's going to lose about a yard or so.
I think that was number 40, Evan Joseph. Nice job by him. Went down low, wrapped him up. Nice job by him. Joseph just kind of squirted in there.
If it's 40, it's Bisson. Josa is 50.
Bisson.
Yeah.
What am I looking at?
They got the guy's attention up here in the booth.
The other one's 6'6", going, you know what you're looking at out there?
Jeff, handoff up the middle.
Oh, big hit.
Yeah, not much going there, so it's going to be 3rd and long now.
The one, the freight train. Come on, clear. 21. That's Hersack? Yeah, Aiden Hersack. Nice shot. He's a sophomore. Wow, that was a big hit. Big hit. Sets up a 3rd and 11.
So it's going to be 3rd and 11 with 3:26 left. Boy, oh boy. Out of the shotgun, here's Thompson, and rolling to his left, he's going to run it, and he is tripped up as he gets across the 20 to the 24-yard line, but short of a first down in a punting situation for the Whitehall Vikings.
Hersack and Preston Six in on that stop defensively. Great job here by the Oakridge defense. Good adjustments maybe here between the first and second drive. they're going to force this quick 3 and out here.
Singel set back there, back at the 40-yard line. Didn't catch a number on him. That may be Alec Moore.
We'll
see.
try to help you out.
Yep, it's going to be Alec Moore back there. Here comes the punt. Oh, booming kick. And Moore watches it hit at the 38-yard line, and that's where it's going to be down. So 1st and 10 for Oakridge at their own 38-yard line. Nice punt there.
Great punt. Was that Thompson's?
I think so.
I think it was, yeah. So I can remember years ago being here like in 07, 06, 07, 08 when Potts would punt.
Yeah.
I mean, that was like maybe,
Right.
or Camden's was maybe at the lights and it would be dark and it would go out of sight.
Yeah.
And then it would come back down.
Remember, we were here one stormy night. There was a heavy wind behind his back, and we thought maybe if you're ever going to try a 50-yard field goal or something like that, that might be the night.
Yeah, he was out here at the 40 just banging them through, which would be a 50-yard field goal.
2:39 left here, first quarter. No score. Handoff up the middle here on the counter play, and this is going to be the best run from scrimmage for Oakridge. Number 27, that again is going to be Guerrero McGrady. Pressed into
duty
action here tonight after Stevenson out with the injury.
Nate Betts over there and on that stop for the Whitehall Vikings. Like you said, it's about 2nd and 5. Just watching a couple of linemen out there tangling.
Yeah.
During the play.
2:15 left here and counting in this first quarter. No score. Big battle here in the West Michigan Conference. Counter play.
Big hit.
And a hit again, and this is going to be no gain at all.
Wow, he's shaking his head. Either, wow, that was a big hitter. He's got cobwebs. Who was that? Number 2. That's Essabaggers. Another big hit by Essabaggers. Wow. He was literally shaking his head.
Yeah.
So I don't know if he's shaking his head that, no, you're not getting anywhere. Oh, I just rang my bell pretty good, trying to get the cobwebs out, one of the two.
3rd and 4. That was again Guerrero McGrady. Junior running back, 5'9", 160 pounds. Wide out to the right side is a Eagle, and here's a counter play, and this is going to be, that's going to be Jaden Daly. And Jaden Daly tried to break one tackle, he did, but he could not break the second tackle. I believe that's Anderson on the stop there, back at the 40.
Cord Anderson just did a great job there. He flew through there, almost unblocked and flushed him out there. He almost lost the ball when he was in. He gathered the ball back up. Anderson flushes him out of there, but then he gets back up and runs him down from behind. Incredible play by Anderson. Great hustle.
53 seconds left here. Back to punts, Houston.
Nice snap.
Yep, and here comes the kick. And it is fielded on the run at the 30 by Stout. Stout gets across the 45 to the 46-yard line, so great field position for the Whitehall Vikings with 42.4 seconds left in this first quarter. No score.
And on that stop, number 66. That is the one and only Preston 6. Sixes are wild. John, come back. You're not going to the casino right now. I know what you're going to do. You're going to go to the casino, play Sixes Are Wild. You'll find a game.
Right.
Going to win that $1 million or $10 million, and you won't even know Billy and I anymore.
No. Well.
You Cal who?
Yeah, Cal who, huh? What? Oh, man, so another penalty against, you guessed it, Whitehall on the return. Man, that's going to drop them back to the 36-yard line where it'll be 1st and 10.
That's 6.
Jeez.
That's 6 penalties, and we're not even out of the first quarter.
Like you said, that cannot make Tony Sigmund happy at all. Man in motion is Osborne. Handoff up the middle, and that is Craner, and Craner's going to get up to the 43-yard line. Gain of a couple, and that could be the final play of the first quarter.
Cribbins and 6 in on that stop defensively. Is that going to be it?
Well, I'll tell you what, they do not
20.
line up. I mean, they don't huddle, so they could get another playoff here. Down to 22 seconds. 2 wide outside either side. Thompson back to pass. Looks to his left. Now fires over the middle. That's Anderson. Oh, he had it for just a second, and that would have been inside Oakridge territory, but he could not hang on to it. So it's 3rd and 8.
Nice pass. Well-designed play. I was watching him come open. I know where it's going.
Right. And he's another guy that can fly, but unfortunately, you have to have the ball.
You
right?
got to catch it first.
3rd and 8. 11.5 seconds left in this interesting first quarter. No score. And it's a little pass over here to the left side. That is going to be English. English has a first down. He's at the 45, twisted down at about the 40 inside Oakridge territory with 3.5 seconds left.
Hunter Osborne with a huge block out on that side. That's what led to that 25-yard game, was that beautiful, beautiful block by Hunter Osborne.
So Osborne getting it done there.
We're going to have scores right after maybe a timeout here with something. Is Arlene texted me. So soon we're going to have a bunch of scores for you.
And we got
another flag. Oh, my goodness. First of all, we welcome in JV. JV, how you doing, buddy? Fremont recovered. This is Larry.
Yep.
Fremont receives an onside kick and rips off a long run. They go up 12-0 over OV. Arlene, thank you, Arlene. Forest Hills Northern 7, Mona Shores nothing. Fremont 6, OV nothing. North Muskegon 7. Montague the nothing, must be nothing. Byron Center 7, Puffer 6, all in the first quarter. Thank you, Arlene.
All right, I guess we can take a break here now with fresh 12 minutes. That was the end of the quarter, by the way, in case we missed that. No score after one quarter. You're watching high school football on KLLB Media.
Time to be a homeowner. Muskegon is awesome because you get a little bit of everything. We're right here we're close to the lake. We're right here, so our views are awesome. We have the city that's coming up it's building up within the city. A lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings being built. If you want a little bit of the country scene, we still have that, but yet you're 5 minutes away from, a shopping place or, groceries, but still can be secluded a little bit from, if you're not like in the city life, you go out to fruit.
We're back here at Oakridge High School. It is Whitehall with the ball. It's a keeper by Thompson. Spin move. He's at the 35-30. He's down to the 25-20. Cuts back at the 15. Still on his feet. Running around the 15 and finally steps out of bounds at the 15-yard line. Man, he is tough to bring down.
Spin again. And then he gets over there and he goes 1, 2, 3, little 4, little 5, little Indians. And I'm stepping out. Should say Eagles, right? But it's easier to say with that. He was spinning so much, the defense caught up to him.
1st and 10, ball at the 15. 11:47, just underway, second quarter. No score, but Whitehall threatening here. And it's a keeper by Thompson. Pitches over here to Hunter Osborne. Osborne jukes a man at the 15 down to the 10. And he's going to go out of bounds there, gain of about 5.
It looks like in on that stop was Bisson.
Boy, Oakridge read that handoff. They were going to have whoever he's going to hand the ball off dead to right. Yeah. And that was that RPO run pass option. And
Camden wanted to top it off, hand it off, and it goes, no, it kept it, and boom, scored it out, and then did the option.
11:38 left here in the first quarter, 2nd and 7, ball at the 12-yard line. And it's a handoff to, it's a keeper. Pitch over here, right side to Stout. Stout has a path into the end zone, and he does. 12-yard touchdown run for Abram Stout. And the Whitehall Vikings on top, 6-0 with 11:28 left in this first quarter.
Take a look here at this offensive line. It's been working really hard here. We got Jacob Alger, we got Jamison, Jeffrey, Connor, Nash, Peyton Ossenfort, and Jack Ambrose. That was the starters here tonight. That offensive line doing a great job opening up some big holes.
Nate Betts will try the extra point for the Whitehall Vikings, up 6-0, trying to make it 7-0. And the kick is up, and it is blocked.
That's a dead ball, isn't it?
I think so, isn't it? No. Way hand.
That's a dead ball.
Yeah.
It's not like the first.
A field goal, I know, would not be a dead ball.
But you know what? Pick it up and run with it, because you never know what's going to happen.
Know. So with 11:28 left in this first quarter, second quarter, first half, it is Whitehall up now 6-0 over the Oakridge Eagles.
Yep.
The Oakridge Band Boosters.
Fremont fumble recovered by OV, leads to a OV touchdown, 12-6. Fremont, 6:03 left in the first quarter. Thank you, Larry.
Tell you what,
tell me,
Coach James over there, new coach at Orchard View, spent all those years at the Koziak at Mona Shores. Somebody was talking to somebody, and they said, he's going to turn that around. Oh, I don't know who I was talking to. I was talking to Tony Sigmund. He said he's really going to turn that around. These guys are going to win some games this year.
That's awesome.
been a program that really couldn't keep a coach. I mean, there's no consistency. It's tough to do that. It's tough to have consistency when you're switching coaches every 2 or 3 years.
That is correct.
Thompson getting ready to kick off.
Well, Thompson's on the kickoff. Who we got back deep? One and
Jaden Daly and
I can't get the other number.
Okay.
Post
3 comes out, and Daly picks it up. He's up to the 20. He's up to the 25. Runs into a Whitehall Viking, and he fights his way up to the 30-31 yard line. So it'll be 1st and 10 from the Eagles 31 with 11:21 left here in the
Ian
first half.
Hanson led the charge there defensively for the Whitehall Vikings. Yeah, so let's see here now what the Oakridge Eagles can do. They've allowed, Whitehall had good yardage on their first possession, but, you know, penalties set them way back. Their second possession was a 3 and out, and then the third they just scored. So see what they got here. I'm sorry. That's what Whitehall did. Let's see what Oakridge can do.
Houston back to pass, rolls, and now running for his life around the right side. It's going to be a bootleg up to the 35-40 and out of bounds after a first down for the quarterback there. That was Logan Houston, the junior.
Yeah, nice play by him. Good hustle coming around out of that left. Spins out, comes back out around that right side.
Showing a little bit of mobility there, right?
Mm-hmm. Something we both wish we had, mobility.
Yeah, even in our best days, there was not a lot of mobility. 1st and 10, ball at the 43-yard line. That might be the first. Well, actually, they got a first down through a penalty.
Yes, they did.
But their first earned first down, put it that way.
Here he goes. Put that one in the playbook.
Right. Wide out to the right side. Single setback man in motion. That's Cribbins. Handoff up the middle. It's Bisson, I believe, and Bisson's going to have nowhere to go.
Wow, I tell you what, you know who blew that play up? Nate Betts.
Yeah.
Nate Betts blew it up. Morningstar comes in to help out, but Betts got in there and got a hand on him and slowed him up, and then here comes Morningstar, and then Betts gets him back, wraps him up, and throws him down.
Yeah, Betts the next man up mentality there with Parker Mott, the fine linebacker and offensive lineman going out with an injury, so got some shoes to fill. 2nd and 11, 10:39 left. Ball at the 42-yard line of Oakridge. 6-0, Whitehall on top. Next week, Oakridge takes on Belding. I believe they travel to Belding. Ludington is at Whitehall. That'll be a big battle in the West Michigan Conference. This is Cribbins trying to turn the corner. He cannot do it. Man, what pursuit by the Whitehall Vikings.
For Betts, Craner, and I think Bauer in there. I got some scores.
Okay.
It'll be 3rd down.
Arlene, Muskegon 7, Union nothing in the first. Manistee 7, Ludington 7 in the first. Spring Lake 7, Forest Hills Eastern 7-6 in the first. And I got another one coming.
Okay.
Rick Hickman, Notre Dame 14. Notre Dame, must be Notre Dame Prep. 14, Reed City 6. Central Montcalm 8, Kent City nothing. North Muskegon 7, Montague 2. Manistee 8, Ludington 7. Go ahead.
All right, and this is Houston. Back to pass, and the ball is tipped.
Intercepted.
Was it intercepted?
Yeah, 10.
And that's going to be Anderson. It was tipped. I didn't see who tipped it. But
I don't know, but it fell right into Corday Anderson's hand.
At the 35-yard line. I was going to say, when you mentioned Notre Dame playing Reed City, I said, man, they really upgraded their schedule.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah. You go deep in the playoffs, and all of a sudden you say, hey, why don't we take on the Golden Domers? 1st and 10 for Whitehall, already in Oakridge territory at the 35, 9:33 left. Whitehall already up 6-0. Wanting more, and a flag comes down. That must be
good. That's 7, I think.
There's a flag on the play.
Legal procedure against Whitehall. Has Oakridge had a penalty against them tonight?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either. And I don't know who their coach in charge of penalties is for Whitehall, but
he's fired.
Yeah.
Penalty coach is fired. Billy, you're from Whitehall. You the penalty coach? Because if you are, you're fired.
1st and 15 at the 40-yard line. And back to pass goes Thompson. Thompson rolls around, eludes his man, eludes another man. He's all the way back to the 40-yard line. And now he's going to bring it up to the 35. Oh, look at this. This is unbelievable, this kid.
Bounces off of tackler.
He took about a 30-yard loss. He ran about 70 yards to gain about 8 yards or 7 yards. Man, that's amazing.
That is special.
Second down for the Vikings.
He is just a special, special athlete.
2nd down and 4, so that turned. That was all that running for 6 yards.
And he breaks defensive linemen's hearts.
Man.
Does he not?
And kneecaps.
Twists an ankle, and then sticks a dagger in their heart as he just sprints away from them.
Sounds like a girl I used to know. 8:42 left. Man in motion is Stout. Handoff up the middle. This is going to be number 22. That is Goodrich, the senior.
Well, I tell you what a tackle that was. That was beautiful, and that's Cunningham. Dylan Cunningham, a junior, 6'3", 229. Wonderful tackle. Went down low, wrapped him up, and just hung on, and he ended up falling right down.
3rd down.
Cunningham with a great tackle.
3rd down and 3. Ball at the 28-yard line. 2 wides to the left side. Out of the shotgun is Thompson. Single setback, 1 wide right. Slot left side as well. Here's a handoff to Craner. Craner trying to turn the corner, and he does. He's down to the 20, down to the 50, down to the 14-yard line, and a first down for the Whitehall Vikings.
I tell you what, a beautiful block out there by Abram Stout. Wow, what a block. And that's what sprung that play. It's that downfield blocking by Whitehall. It's blocking on the end by Whitehall, which is really helping to keep those drives going and, for positive yards.
Going to be 1st and 10 now. Ball at the 15, 7:46 and counting. High snap brought down by Thompson. Thompson rolling to his right, cuts it up off tackle. He's down to the 10. He's down to the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, touchdown. That's going to be a 15-yard touchdown run for Thompson.
If you haven't seen him play in person, you really need to.
Yeah. He's amazing.
He leaves good tacklers. Guys, Oakridge is known for fundamentals, tackling, and we've seen that tonight here.
Right.
Guys going down low, wrapping up. He just leaves guys in his wake. He's that special.
He does. All right, this is going to be Betts trying the extra point. First one got blocked. This one is up, and it hits the goalpost, dings the goalpost, and goes off. That and penalties have been the only downfall for Whitehall tonight. Yes. They are going to be up 12-0 with 7:36 left here in this first half.
Hang on, because Billy's getting out more gadgets.
I see that. He's got more cameras coming out here.
We got another camera coming.
Man.
Lefty-loosey, righty-tighty.
This is a 4-camera event here tonight.
Yeah. And monitor. We're on our second monitor.
Yep.
Billy, what happened to our first monitor?
They got a picture of us. Got a picture of us, and we broke it.
Billy, John used to tell me, I could be replaced, equipment can't. That's what he was always saying. I can replace you, Van Singel, not the equipment, so you better behave.
And Billy is bringing out the heavy equipment now. John Russell along with Cal Van Singel, Bill Mann, and Miles Welch.
Here for your viewing and listening entertainment. What do we got for time? 7:36.
Yeah. I'll tell you what, for kind of the domination of ball control for Whitehall, this is still, it's a 2-score game. If Oakridge could get going here, Captain Obvious. Oh, short kick. And it is fielded at the 30-yard line up to about the 33-yard line. Had 2 receivers there almost running into one another, but they got it sorted out.
Number 14, Colton Kaiser making the stop for the Vikings.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line of the Eagles. 7:33 left here in this first half.
Muskegon 14, Union nothing in the first.
Yeah, I think Muskegon's going to finally find themselves tonight.
Yeah, they need to. They've had a long season. Last year, they started 9 3-year starters.
Yeah.
So a lot of these guys have not had a lot of playing time.
Right.
Then you have injuries, and you got guys out of position. They had one of their great players with a season-ending injury. So, yeah. But a lot of schools do. You just got to overplay it.
Right. Here's a jet sweep around the right side. And, before he could turn the corner, that was English, putting the English on The running back there, that was number 1. The running back, that would be Jaden Daly.
Houston hit him with a wallop. Did you get to hear that up here in the press box?
Did well to get 2 yards. Boy, you're thinking that, hey, if Daly gets around the corner, something's going to happen. And
something happened.
Something happened, all right. Mr.
Like the
English.
whole city of Houston hit him.
Blake English.
Man.
2nd and 8.
Was that English? Or?
Yeah, I think it was number 5, right? That's English, isn't it? Yep, Blake English.
It is. My bad. I had the wrong.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, I hadn't changed him yet. My bad. My apology.
And now here comes the blitz, and it's a handoff on the counter here. And again, not much going on, maybe a yard. Oh, my goodness. A handoff again to Jaden Daly.
We turned it up, and there's Morningstar right there.
Right.
He was going, well, thank you, because the block's on the other side of me. If you went on the other side, you might have got a couple more yards. You turned right into him.
Right.
The Morningstar said, thank you. I'll take the solo tackle.
So it's going to be 3rd down and 7, ball at the 36, 6:25 and counting in this first half. 12-0, the Whitehall Vikings on top. Whitehall 3-0 in the conference, trying to stay perfect in the conference. They got a big game against Ludington next week, who is 3-0 as well.
Ravenna 15, Hesperia nothing. We got more scores coming in a minute.
Okay.
After this play.
All right. Houston up under center, and he's going to go back to pass. Oh, nice block there. Ooh, he's hit as he gets it off. It's going to be incomplete, and Houston is slow to get up. Man, he was hammered by Anderson.
Oh, they're flagged.
Oh, they did flag it?
Yeah, they flagged. That might be personal foul.
Yeah. Maybe it's
you want to watch this, and I'll do scores?
Okay, go ahead.
Ravenna 15, Hesperia nothing. Notre Dame Prep 14, Reed City 6. Mason County Central 14, Hart nothing. Muskegon 14, Union nothing. Big Rapids 7, Tri-County nothing. Byron Center 14, Puffer 14. Ludington 14, Manistee 8. Forest Hills Northern 7, Shores 7. And North Muskegon 14, Montague 2. I got more coming in.
Okay, we had a roughing the passer. That's what's going to be a first down for Oakridge, and the ball now is going to be in Whitehall territory at the 49.
No, welcome in one of my doctors. Dr. Brian Lane is listening. Welcome in, Brian.
Hey, doctor.
Yep.
He's been eating his apples.
Yeah. You know, I was going to say something, but I better not. Handoff up the middle, and not much happening there. My goodness, the Whitehall Vikings snuffed that one out.
I think that was Craner in on that stop, led the charge there.
That was Guerrero Grady on the catch. I was going to say when you said doctors with a plural, that's a sign that you're in the over 60.
I'm there.
Yeah, the over 60.
Yeah, I got
brigade.
a back doctor, knee doctor, a cancer doctor.
Right. Man.
Yeah. You know the old saying, when you get old, all you do is go to the doctors? Yeah, well, there we go.
That's true.
Yeah.
Unfortunately. 2nd and 9, ball at the 48, 5:05 left. Excuse me. Houston up under center. Hands off to Bisson. Bisson falls forward across the 45 to the 44. He's still going to be about 5 yards shy of a first down with 4:49 left.
That's a bagger's got in there and kind of tripped him up. A nice job by Bisson to kind of leap forward for positive yardage.
So it's going to be 3rd and 6, ball at the 45 of Whitehall. 4:37 left. Whitehall up 12-0 here, but Oakridge trying to get something going. Wide out left side, and receiver slot to the right side. Handoff up the middle. Bisson trying to move the pile, but he's going to be shy of a first down. It's going to be 4th down. Interesting call here for Kerry Harger, as they are inside Whitehall territory and about 3 yards shy of a first down, I think.
Yeah, I tell you what, Jack Ambrose was there. Was a host of guys in there. I think Ambrose led them. He was more towards that bottom of the pile, and I'm with you, John. It's a very interesting call.
Going to call it 4th and 3. The ball is at the 42-yard line. And Oakridge, at the very least, is going to line up like they're going to go for it. They might try the old hard count thing to, with the way penalties been wrapping up against Whitehall, you might as well give it a try. And let's see.
They're going hard count.
Yeah.
Then they'll take a timeout.
Timeout for Oakridge. So they tried.
We got another score.
Okay.
Larry Mansfield. Fremont scores of the second play of the second quarter to go up 18-6 over OV. 11:37 left to go in the second quarter. So recap some more?
Sure.
Or some of the
we got
same?
some time. Yep.
Ravenna 15, Hesperia nothing. Notre Dame Prep, not the university. Notre Dame Prep 14, Reed City nothing. Mason County Central 14, Hart 0. Muskegon 14, Union 0. Big Rapids 7, Tri-County scoreless. Byron Center 14, Buffer 14. Ludington 14, Manistee 8. That's a big game.
That's a big game here for in this conference.
Forest Hills Northern 7, Shores 7. North Muskegon 14, Montague 2. Brian Lane loves the call out, by the way.
Yeah?
Yeah. He's speaking tomorrow morning for me for Whitelake Men's Ministry. So you should get up.
Yeah.
Come over to Hanson Hill Waterfront Grill and listen to my urologist oncologist.
Did you say urologist psychologist? Is that what you
I said oncologist.
Oh, oncologist. Okay.
Wow, where did you I know my wife wants to put me in a home.
That sounded like a Dr. Seuss episode there.
You're one of my besties. Come on, bud.
4th and 3. It's going to be a punt now.
Almost blocked.
Oh, man, almost
nice
blocked.
Punt.
They did get it off, and it is going to sail into the end zone. 1st and 10 for Whitehall at their own 20-yard line.
Beautiful punt.
Yeah.
Nice job. Nice job.
So 1st and 10 for Whitehall at their own 20-yard line.
We got a flag.
No kidding.
Imagine that. Imagine that.
No, what? I wonder.
Right out on the 48, on the south 48.
This might actually be against Oakridge. It's going to come back, it looks like. Holding against Oakridge.
Declined.
Oh, it's declined. Okay.
Indication on the field is holding against the Eagles. The penalty is declined.
I saw the official.
You know them officials? They're doing it. I'm not picking on them. They're doing a great job. They're calling what needs to be called.
Sure.
They're all going to need elbow surgery like the guy in the press box with us.
Right.
What happened to you? I threw a flag.
Several of them. I saw they were talking to Tony, and Tony said, "What? You mean something's not going to be on us tonight?" All right, 3:30 left here. And it's a handoff up the middle. This is going to be, I think it's
22.
No, it's 22. That's Goodrich. Goodrich breaking down the left side, cuts back at midfield. He's down to the 45, down to the 40, pushed ahead to about the 38-yard line, and a great run there by the speedy Ryan Goodrich.
Alex Moore, and on that stop. How about these linemen with a huge hole there? We're going to go Jacob Elger, Jamison Jeffrey, Connor Nash, Peyton Ossenfort, and Jack Ambrose. Nice job up front, fellas. Nice hole there on that left side. Picks up about 40 yards, John.
1st and 10, ball at the 38. Here's a pass over here, right side, over the head of Abram Stout. And it's going to, those are dangerous passes because they are so close to being a lateral.
Yeah. Abram's going to run back to the huddle and say, just because you're 6'6" and you got a 40-inch vertical doesn't mean I am or I do.
Yeah, Stout going to have to play with a step ladder out there. 2nd and 10, ball at the 38. 3:09 left first half, 12-0. Whitehall with the lead. Ball inside Oakridge territory. Man in motion. Nope, it's keeper. Keeper by Thompson. Thompson off right tackle. He's got a first down and more. Look at the Jets go. He's down to the 10, down to the 5, down to the 3, and wrapped up.
He might have got in.
He did get in. On one of the twirls there, he was thrown into the end zone, and it's going to be a 38-yard touchdown run for Cam Thompson. And the Whitehall Vikings now have extended the lead 18-0 with 2:57 left in this first half.
I'm at a point I don't know what to say anymore about how just...
You're speechless?
I'm speechless. How gifted...
You are stupefied. Is that
That's more like my word.
All right.
How gifted this kid is.
He is dumbified.
It's just special.
Yep. That's it's been an adventure for him. A block and the goalpost got him. Here's the next one up, and that one is blocked again, isn't it? Man, and now he's going to run it around the right side. He picked it up, and I don't think you can't.
Oh.
I don't know. I'm not sure. I guess we're going to have to catch up on that.
I don't know, but he paid for it.
He did.
Because I don't know who tackled him. He picked him up and spun him down.
Wow.
He's going, I'm not running anymore.
I'll tell you what, extra points have been an adventure for Whitehall. 18-0 with 2:57 left in this first half. Woo. So 2 blocks, and then the goalpost got him. Oh, nice night.
It is. Let me check social media here, see what's going on.
See who's saying, Cal, I love you. You said JV was listening, or was it just checked in? Huh?
Nope, he was listening.
He's been around for a long. We used to call him as a wide receiver
for
Fremont. that was during one of Roan's
Yes.
times there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think who his quarterback was.
Was it Rebel?
You know,
Or the big tall kid that could
I think it was a kid after. It was a kid after Rebel. Gosh,
could throw it a country mile.
Yeah. Tyler.
Tyler.
I think
Well,
his
wasn't
last name was
Tyler
Tyler.
Moore, was it? Because that was a big.
No, I think there was a. Yeah, now we're getting into. You got two old guys trying to reminisce about something 30 years ago. That's going to always end bad.
Tyler Moore was the big offensive lineman, went to Purdue and started for like 2.5 years at Purdue.
Played with Drew Brees.
Yes, he did.
No, this was Tyler, or was his last name Tyler? Maybe JV, if he's not ashamed, will let us know. Here's a kick return by Oakridge. Nice running up here to the 35, 36 yard line. So some good yardage for Oakridge.
Try to see who's in on that stop.
Number 20.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
Hunter Peterson.
Hunter Peterson on the stop. I was trying to see who returned that.
No, 20 was on the stop.
Okay.
Mueller, I think. Maybe I'm wrong.
No.
One couldn't be.
1st and 10 for Oakridge. They trail 18-0, 2:48 left here in this first half. Ludington was leading last we knew like 14-7 or something like that over Manistee. That's an important game because as of right now, Whitehall undefeated in the league and Ludington undefeated, and they play next week. Here is Bisson around the left side and cannot turn the corner. It's going to be second and about 10.
On the bottom of the pile there, get the right page, Calvin. That's the Baggers. There's 3 hours every night. There's 3 hours on a Friday night when I am multi-talented, and it's tonight.
Yeah.
You got 3 sites I'm checking for scores,
right,
and then trying to do the best play-by-play that I can, which I know it's shaky. But I'm sorry, color. Trying to see what I mean. I even get the wrong part. Trying to do the best color I can.
Just shout out red, blue, purple,
Yes.
chartreuse.
Yeah.
There. True color man.
Speaking of chartreuse, that's what Billy Mann has on. He's loyal to his fins. Is that chartreuse?
No,
what
that's
color is that?
teal, isn't it?
Is that teal?
Aqua. Teal. Sure.
Okay.
Dolphins. What happened to your quarterback, Billy? Tough times, huh?
And we're going to get a timeout. Timeout, Oakridge.
Oakridge takes a timeout with 1:57 left in this one. It's going to be 2nd and 10 from the 38-yard line.
OV gets on the board again to cut the Fremont lead, 18-12, and 9:19 left to go in the second quarter. Thank you, Larry.
Like I said last week, Larry deserves a special special medallion. He has been loyal to that program, and he's had a lot of rough nights here as they try to get that program on track.
I think your wife, we might have lost her for a minute. She might have got involved with a Hallmark.
Or her boyfriend.
You ever notice, like, all the Hallmark guys are just, like, really nice-looking men?
Yeah. So are the girls, so. Yeah. They don't have an ugly Hallmark channel.
No. That'd be you and I.
Well, keep me out of your little. Didn't have to drag me in. That was uncalled for. I was just sitting over here minding my own business. Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
2nd and 10, ball at the 38-yard line.
So many ways I could go with that.
Collateral damage, I'll tell you. And
right this way.
Here's a sweep around the right side. This might be Daly, and he's going to be across. It was Jaden Daly. He's down to the 38, so it's going to be 3rd and long.
Morningstar was engaged to the blocker. He went zip.
We got a timeout.
Went down low and wrapped him up, brought him down.
Timeout called by Whitehall because they want to see if they can get the ball back here. 3rd and 7, ball at the 38-yard line.
Let's do some sponsors.
Sure.
VanDyk Mortgage, Cadena Pizza. And I tell you what, if you check out Cadena Pizza, KLLB Media has produced some incredible videos about the food at Cadena Pizza, and it looks phenomenal. We got Bill's Golden Cards and Collectables and some podcast called Cal's Corner. Check that out on YouTube. I think check out my partner. He was I'm the host. My partner was on there. I think you were like episode 4 or 5.
Yeah.
You know? And but yeah, we've had some just incredible men and a beautiful woman on there too. Chris Stark.
Yeah.
She came on I don't know, about 6 weeks ago and talked about her cancer journey. That was awesome. So so YouTube, Cal's Corner, KLB Media, and there'll be more to come.
Going to be 3rd and 7, ball at the 42-yard line. Wide out here to the left side for Oakridge. Oakridge is trying to get something going here. Handoff up the middle, Bisson, and no place to go at all.
Number 40, Bryce Bisson.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, 72 that time. That's going to be Nash, and we have
was
Anderson.
down.
Yeah.
Anderson's played an active game tonight,
Yes, he
hasn't
has. Both ways.
It's going to be fourth down now. There's a third down. They still got third down on the box there, 3rd and 7. So 141 left.
I think maybe with the timeouts, that's what I was thinking. It's 4th, but there's been a couple timeouts, so maybe that's what.
You know what?
Yeah.
There's another timeout. So did Whitehall call another? How many they got? They both have one timeout left.
All right, Arlene rescued us.
Illegal procedure against Oakridge declined, so it will stay 3rd down and 7. Go ahead.
Manistee 16, Ludington 14 in the 2nd quarter. Thank you,
16,
Arlene.
say that one more time.
Manistee 16, Ludington 14 in the 2nd quarter, and you can now go back to Hallmark.
4th down now, and punting. Well, now we have a timeout called Whitehall.
Okay.
So, like I said, they want to get the ball back with 1:38 left.
Arlene, you can go back to Hallmark, but please keep us updated. You have to
On the Hallmark?
on Hallmark. Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you how Hallmark goes. It's a standard joke. Is the man and the woman that meet the first time they can't stand one another, but they're going to get together in the end. That's every Hallmark movie.
Or
Everyone.
the one comes home, meets the ex-boyfriend / girlfriend, fall back in love, fall out of love,
Yeah.
and then fall back into love.
Yeah, there you go.
Whitehall's super patriotic.
Oh, they are. The Vikings, their student body, look at that. Kudos to them. Red, white, and blue, decked out nice.
Are those Make America Great hats, or are they?
They are. They're mega hats.
Really?
Yeah, there's some kids over there mega hats on.
So now you're going to have Houston punting with 1:38 left. Here comes a rush, gets it off, and it's going to hit at the 30, goes down inside the 20 to the 15, and a nice roll inside the 10 to about the 6, and it'll be down there. So
Number 3,
1st and 10.
Yeah. Well, they got about 95 yards to go or so.
Yeah.
You all right there, big boy? You got to stand up?
Trying to get comfortable.
Okay.
That's a never-ending battle.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 here for Whitehall. Ball's going to be at about the 6. So they're going to have a long ways to go here with a little bit of time, right?
Yeah, 1:23 left in this one.
Watch, I got a feeling it's going to be Camden Thompson left and then right and then up the middle for 7. I hate to say it.
He's in the end zone, and it's going to be a handoff up the middle. And, boy, here's the up to the 20, 25. That is going to be
Don't look
Craner.
back.
And Craner's at the 50, 40. And let's see if he's going to get caught. He is going to get pushed out of bounds at about the 20. That is Jaden Daly making the saving stop there. But Craner, another big run for the Whitehall Vikings.
And how about that offensive line? I'm telling you what. Elger, Jeffrey, Nash, Osenfort. Sorry, buddy.
That's all right.
And Ambrose. Nice job, gentlemen. Nice job up front. That was 5. Great job. There was a hole there John Russell could have ran through.
Not nearly that fast.
Well, no, but you would have hit it. You would have been going. You'd still be running.
I would have hit it, then they'd have hit me. 1st and 10, ball at the 17. Boy, they got 2 guys that can fly back there. And here's the other one. This is Goodrich. And Goodrich is going to pull up to the 20-yard line. So it's going to be 2nd down and about
50.
7 yards.
On that stop, it is, I know that. Joza. Evan Joza. Once he gets up, you know who he is.
There's a name called the Joza family here. Pass over left side, caught. Nice spin move, and that is English down to inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. So it'll be 1st down.
Bisson in that stop.
They will stop the clock long enough to move the chains. I don't think that, no, the Vikings do not have any timeouts left. 18-0, they lead. They want more. You've got Craner standing next to Thompson. Thompson has it, and he fires over the middle and into the end of the zone, and it is a catch, a touchdown. Nice catch over there by number 5, English. Blake English. That'll be a 8-yard touchdown pass from Thompson to English, and now it is 24-0 with 22.9 seconds left.
And then they went down this field in just seconds.
Well, most of it
less
on
than a
that
minute.
run, yeah.
Most of it went down there in on less than a minute.
from the 4-yard line, right?
Yeah. Alger, Jeffrey, Nash, Ossenfort, Ambrose, that offensive line up front.
And this
You
has
got to
been,
sing their praises. Those boys are working hard up there.
this has been an adventure for Whitehall here, the extra point. The kick is up, and it is good. The 4th time's a charm. So 25-0 with 22.9 seconds left. Bet says there.
I was afraid that was going to happen. I just was. I just thought there's too much time left.
Yeah.
Whitehall's firing on all cylinders. They're not an 8-cylinder. They're 12-cylinder Jaguar supercharged once they got going. My goodness.
All Whitehall in this one. It was close in the first half. Penalties were actually kind of minimizing the yardage that Whitehall was able to gain.
Just got an update. James Young, 65-yard touchdown pass to Muskegon wide receiver. 10:06 left in the second. Muskegon 35?
Yeah.
Union nothing.
Union's back to, remember when Union used to, they had that little bubble there of about 3 or 4 years.
Yeah.
But that bubble has burst apparently.
Yeah. I have a friend who's their chaplain on that team.
On Union?
On Union, yeah.
They need one, apparently, yeah, unfortunately. Yeah. Good for them. I mean, not good for them, but good for him.
Good for him, yeah.
There you go.
Ben Gilson is his name.
And here's a kick. And here's Oakridge. Oh, man, breaking free. And I wonder if that's Jaden Daly. I'm just guessing. It is. He's up to the 30-yard line.
But tell you what, he is just working hard.
He is.
Kaiser in on that stop defensively.
15.6 seconds left in this one. Well, the pizzas have arrived, Cal.
That too.
Oh, I smell pizza.
We're going to have to take a break at halftime.
We're going to play a...
Yeah. We're going to go blank at halftime. Maybe we'll watch the band or something, right?
What does that?
Oh, they're just taking a knee.
Okay, I didn't see him go down. But I didn't see a flag neither. I'm like, what happened?
So Houston will take a knee, and the first half will come to an end. It's been all Whitehall, 25-0. They lead the Oakridge Eagles. We'll take a timeout and come back. You're listening and watching high school football, Whitehall and Oakridge from Oakridge High School on KLLB Media.
Time to be home. Muskegon is awesome because you get a little bit of everything. We're right here by we're close to the lake. We're right here, so our views are awesome. We have the city that's coming up it's building up within the city. A lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings being built. If you want a little bit of the country scene, we still have that, but yet you're 5 minutes away from, a shopping place or, groceries, but still can be secluded a little bit from, if you're not liking the city life. You go out to Fruitport and get a little country style, but yet, you got everything right here. It's always a good time to be a homeowner.
So, just tough. And everybody wants a piece. Everybody wants a piece of the ski.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah. I mean, Northern is pretty solid. So that's a pretty good win.
Yep.
We're at Fruitport next week.
Report next week.
I think your dad's gonna come watch the game too.
Where are they playing?
Haskins? Hastings?
Whitehall played 2 years ago. Maybe last year too.
Did you get the okay from their AD yet?
It's all right. I got the okay from the coach. He kind of rules the roost there, but I'll get it this week. They'll be happy.
Then I'll get a hold of the rest of the skate and let them know we're not coming. I just don't want to burn that bridge, you know what I mean?
No. Give me Monday, I guess, to verify. But I'm sure we'll be good. I got all the connections over there. I just show up to film whenever I want.
So you guys change it from North Muskegon and Urbana?
Yeah. He wanted to, which I'm all for. You want another piece or not?
Just because.
If you're gonna have one.
How long are we off for? Just gonna watch a band? We got a couple more minutes.
We got 8 minutes.
Not too bad, not too bad. How's the game going?
Wasn't for a pick. Took a while.
Yeah.
I kind of thought it was going to be this kind of game, but it was kind of interesting for a while.
0-0 after the first? That's crazy.
I know. So you got play-by-play next week.
Yeah. Yep.
I'll buy a ticket from you.
Michigan State plays at 9 tonight.
Is it tonight?
Yeah.
Miles. Don't forget I'm out week 1 of the playoffs for Baxter.
Okay. Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. We're on the air. Everybody can hear us. So they can hear the band. Hang your mic out the window.
Who are we gonna do? Anybody?
See who's in, see who's close,
Right.
see who's far away.
Let's use nobody's covering. That's probably the best thing. Let's try to get somebody that nobody else is getting.
Right. Exactly.
I hope to be back for week 2. There's no guarantees.
Right. We going to Ford Field?
Huh?
We going to Ford Field?
If we're going, yeah. Well, I've been there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'd have to do audio only once the playoffs start.
You will? Is it on round 1?
Well, yeah, that's a week. So, and I have to pay them $100. No, I have to pay them $50 per game.
Yeah, we might want to see where, maybe as long as there's an open team we do or something, if there winds up being like 5 people in the same booth, that probably isn't that good. Probably isn't different.
You're like team-made football. They'd probably let us do it.
Tonight's solos were by Jackson Gilbert, Evan Randall, Alexa Johnson, and Quetzal Perez.
They didn't last year. They didn't.
I know they did.
That's how they do it.
Before I went to Muskegon to help them, I was pretty wild. That was, dude, I was a every time they get their last goal, because I like them. He was almost just like it. And his last to get off, they found gone player.
had Antonio's. He said, hey, you want my recipes? You know, let's do something. I'm right over here. I have a scoop and a half sauce. We don't use any sugar to sweeten it. We use basil to help as a natural sweetener. And this is our cheese blend. Mozzarella, provolone cheese, and Romano cheese all in here. Making the all-meat pizza. You know, we first started making it with ham, and then we tried it with capicola, and really got stuck with the capicola with it. Because capicola is just, I mean, it's one of the best meats we've got. 12 minutes-ish, 10 to 12 minutes, I would say. Throw it right down on the brick. Get it nice and crisped up. All the pizzas going out are nice and crispy for you guys. Know the pizza's good when you get a nice and crisp sound.
We are back here at Oakridge High School, Russell Erickson Stadium, Jack Sugar's Field. 25-0. The Whitehall Vikings on top of the Eagles. Got some statistics here. You want me to go through these, Calvin?
Yes.
I didn't hear you.
Did you turn me on?
Oh, boy, you sound
my goodness.
You sound so much better that way. Well, let's see here. We'll do Camden Thompson.
It's a little tight up here.
Yeah. 6 carries for 107 yards for Camden Thompson, 2 touchdowns. He also he was 4 for 8 for 66 yards and 1 touchdown. Blake English, 3 catches, 43 yards and a touchdown. And Corday Anderson, 1 catch for 23 yards. Meanwhile, on the other side for the Eagles, their ground game was led by Bryce Bisson, 7 carries for 15 yards. Logan Houston, the quarterback, 1 carry for 12 yards. And Guerrero McGrady has 6 carries for 12 yards. And Jaden Daly, 4 carries for 7 yards. Houston, as far as passing, 1 attempt, no complete, 1 interception. So,
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome
been kind of rough, no receiving yards, and it's been kind of a rough night for the Oakridge Eagles. It started out that Whitehall, Cal, didn't know if they were ever going to get on the positive side of the penalty situation, huh?
Well, they started out going south down the field.
Right.
They were driving towards the end zone, and it went just like this. They got moved right down the field, started to.
Right.
They went south, and then they went north because of a penalty. Then they went south, and then they went north. And then they went south, and they went a long way south that time. That was a big run, but it came back. I think they had 4 penalties on their first drive and couldn't convert on like a 4 and 12. And then after that, it's been like touchdown.
Yep. Stout scores on a 12-yard run to open the scoring. The kick was blocked. Whitehall, that was at the 11:28 mark of the second quarter. All the scoring in the second quarter. Then at the 7:36 mark of the second quarter, Whitehall's Camden Thompson, 15-yard run. Betts had the kick fail. The goalpost got him. Then at the 2:57 mark, Whitehall scores again. Camden Thompson, 38-yard run. Betts' kick was blocked again. And then just 23 seconds left. Whitehall, Blake English, 9-yard pass in the corner of the end zone from Cam Thompson. And Nate Betts found it through the uprights and got the extra point that time to make it where we're at 25-0.
Want to welcome in our viewers once again. Thank you, all of you that are currently viewing. We appreciate that. Sponsors tonight: VanDyk Mortgage, Cadena Pizza, Bills, Golden Cards, and Collectables, the KLLB Media, and some crazy guy does a podcast called Cal's Corner. There's your sponsors for the evening. We are looking for more sponsors.
Yes.
Please. We need more sponsors so we can keep doing this. Cell numbers 386-717-4148. Once again, 386-717-4148. That's Billy Mann's personal cell phone. You will get Billy. Billy will answer your call. Create there we go. Hello. He will create a beautiful video for you, put some audio to it, and you will be in Lake Flynn with the KLLB crew.
That's right. Does a great job, Bill. So it's.
I work for pizza.
He works for pizza too.
So if you can, afford a pizza, a slice or two, we'll talk. Talk pizza. I was gonna say we'll talk turkey, but that doesn't make any sense, does it?
No. I'll let you. I got to do a history thing real quick here.
A history of what?
If I can find out, I'll let you know. It's a quiet history.
A quiet history.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I don't want to say anything unless I'm wrong, unless I'm right.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got to text somebody. And you'll understand why. It's about your alma mater.
Oh, about Muskegon?
Yeah.
They were winning big tonight.
Yeah,
right?
they were.
Against Union. And
I'll tell you what it is.
What's that?
I texted one of their coaches on the coaching staff who's pretty good at staying in communication with me. Is this the game that Shane ties the all-time coaching record?
Okay. For victories?
Yeah. Ooh, better push send.
Yeah.
That's going to help.
I'm assuming that would be Leo Redmond. I think he was the winningest coach at Muskegon.
Yes, I think if he needed 2 to tie, 3 to win. So I think this is their 3 to become the winningest.
Ladies and gentlemen,
so if he gets this one, I think he ties it, and then one more, he'll be the winningest.
All you have to do is come to the press box and show us.
Been kind of a rough year otherwise, so hopefully
tonight's winning
they really got to kind of win out and get. And then they play a team out of Cincinnati Mulder, right?
Yeah.
Wow.
Who's ranked like 5th or 6th in the nation is all.
If you have.
And that coach said yes, it is. So he will tie. He will tie tonight because they were up 35-0 in the second quarter.
Great career over there at Muskegon.
Give you your prize.
Remember when he took that over? He was before that. He was assistant under Tony Anise.
Yep.
He and Matt Koziak were actually on the same coaching staff over there.
That is correct. And then he took Shane went over to the Holton.
Yep.
And had some really good runs over there at Holton. And then he went back and got the Muskegon job. He can coach. He's one of those guys that's just flat. He can just get it. You know, if it was Tiddlywinks, he's going to have you in a state final of Tiddlywinks in no time at all. Him and Dan Roan are a lot alike, though. I think they were both maybe. There's a great respect amongst them, you know.
Right.
But, you know, when you have another coach who's, like, really good like you are, it's always that, you know.
Right.
But they do have great respect for each other. I know that. But
and both of them, you know, have, like I said, it's about more than X's and O's with them. You have the stuff behind the scenes, and coaching is not a 9-to-5 job. That's for sure.
It's not. So we got an update from Larry Mansfield. They're still in the first half, 32-12 over OV.
Fremont's over OV?
Yeah, 32-12.
Wow.
102 left to go in the second quarter.
What was the last score we had for Manistee and Ludington, Cal?
I did just ask our people.
Okay. It was Manistee
16, Ludington 14.
Manistee 16.
Ludington 14. That was that was a little bit ago.
Okay.
And I did ask your wife and Rick both for updates.
Okay. And they're both ignoring you.
They're not together, are they?
I hope not. And the kickoff, and here comes Oakridge. That might be Jaden Daly back over there. And nope, that's not. It's 27. That's
4 on the carry, 14 on the tackle.
Number 14,
Kaiser on the stop.
And number 20, Hunter Peterson.
Okay.
It'll be first.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Whitehall at the 26-yard line.
Isn't that 1st and 10 Oakridge?
What did I say?
You said Whitehall.
Okay.
And I started to say Montague. So we're kind of all over it. We're in the same conference.
Yeah, we're getting everybody involved here.
Yeah.
Houston up under center. 2 in the backfield again. And it is going to be a handoff to the first man through.
That's it.
27, Jordan Guerrero McGrady on the carry.
Guerrero McGrady on the carry.
57-2.
Cord Anderson, and number 4, Gavin Craner.
Anderson was over there. I thought I seen a 50.
And Craner, I'm hearing.
There was a 50 number there, too, coming off the bottom of the pile.
Going to be 2nd and 6, ball at the 30. Let's see if Oakridge can get something going here.
So by pushing these red buttons, that changes our views. Really? That's cool.
Billy pressing our buttons. Handoff first man through, and he is trying to move the pile. Well, he did move it a little bit.
Number 40.
Well, he moved it south and ended up going back north.
That was Bisson on the carry.
The bottom of the pile is Nate Betts. Nice job by Nate.
Going to be 3rd down and about, looks like 3, maybe 4 yards.
We would like to congratulate
2 yards.
50-50 winner Miguel Garza.
All right, big third down play here for Oakridge, down 25-0. 10:45 left, third quarter.
Middle.
Hand off to Bisson. Bisson puts his, I'll tell you what, he might have the first down.
He's running hard.
40, Bryce Bisson on the carry.
We got a guy getting up. Oh, that's Cord Anderson getting up slow, but he's getting up.
Leading the way, number 10, Cord Anderson.
Cord Anderson, he's been busy tonight, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
And it is going to be a
Great
first
player,
down.
great athlete.
So Oak Ridge has a first down, 10:33 in county. Houston up under center.
Houston, we have a problem.
Wide out left side. And it is a handoff, first man through, and he's going to have nowhere to go at all.
Well, I tell you, somebody blew that up, and that is Ryan Goodrich. Blew that play up right from the start, caught him in the backfield. That's probably going to go backwards. It's going to be a loss of about 2.5 to 3 yards.
Guerrero McGrady on the carry.
Goodrich, nice job.
2nd and 12 now, ball at the 36-yard line.
Yeah, you know, when you were talking about stats and offense for the Oakridge here in the first half, I don't know if they had 50 yards of total offense. If it wasn't much more than that.
No, it wasn't. 27, 12, I'll figure it out sometime. You're right, it wasn't 50. Handoff up the middle.
The bottom of the pile is Craner. Gavin Craner on that bottom of that pile. Sets up that 3rd and 10.
Bisson got him back to the original line of scrimmage.
Third down for the Eagles.
Well, let's see if Carey and Crew has a play that'll go for 10 to get a first down and keep the chains moving.
Just try to keep things going, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Houston up under center, 9:06 and counting, 25-0 Whitehall.
That's a broken play, I think.
And this is Houston running for his life, and he is going to go down all the way back at about the 25-yard line.
Cord Anderson, he got flushed out of there by 3 different guys. I think that was a broken play. I really do.
It'll be 4th down for the Eagles.
Okay, here we go. Arlene.
Yeah.
Ludington 17, Manistee 16 at the half. Thank you, Arlene.
Again, next week, Whitehall will play Ludington for first place. And here's a kick by Houston, and it hits at midfield. And it's going to be downed at the 42-yard line of Whitehall. Well, that's Cribbins on the punt, my bad.
That's okay, you're forgiven. You are forgiven.
Kind of guessing at some of the numbers. I got the, here comes my crying towel of excuses. The gray on the blue is.
That is a little bit harder, especially as it gets dark.
It's not horrendous. I mean, we have had camouflage. Remember that? We've had. I'll tell you what's blue. Gray on blue is not as bad as like maroon on blue. That is really rough. And this is going to be a handoff up the middle, and not much going there. The Oakridge Eagles.
Wow, there's like 4 or 5 of them there. Nice defensive penetration. Who's on the bottom? Who is on the bottom? 56 led that charge.
66, I think they said.
60. Oh, that's Preston 6.
Preston 6, huh?
Preston 6. That's those 6s. 6s are wild.
So it's going to be 2nd down and 11, a loss of 1.
Nice job by Preston.
7:50 left here in this third quarter. This is Thompson going to hand off to Goodrich, and Goodrich is met in the backfield as well to, well, he's not going to gain anything, but not lose any more than he did.
Defensively, that's McGrady, and he had one other guy over there with him to help. Preston 6 was the guy.
Preston having a pretty good quarter here.
Yes, he is.
3rd down and 11, ball back at the 41-yard line of Whitehall, 7:23 in counting. Out of the shotgun, Camden Thompson. Finds senior back to pass, has time. He fires, intended for Hunter Osborne, and just a little over his head. It's going to be 4th down.
He might have had a guy wide open here.
Would it be, it'd either be English or Stout.
Stout was wide open, I think. Got another score from Arlene.
Oh, you woke her up.
Mona Shores 24, Sills Northern 7 at the half. Thank you.
Mona Shores just keeps right on rolling. 4th and 11 now. Punting situation. Thompson back to punt. Back deep for Whitehall. Or I'm sorry, for Oakridge will be number 4. That'll be Alec Moore.
He's going to run it.
And he's got the first down. Spin move brings him to the first down inside Oakridge territory, inside the 45 to the 44. Man, you got to watch him like a hawk, don't you?
I thought I
taught you tall putty cat?
Yeah. Peterson was Peterson on the stop. I just wanted to double check that.
Okay.
So we have this. Oakridge has the gray tops with the blue numbers, but they don't stick out real well.
No.
Whitehall, white uniforms with red numbers.
We like that.
Doesn't get much better than that.
We like that, all right. Thompson is going to keep it around the right side. Is he going to pitch it? No, he's going to run. He's down to the 40, still on his feet. He's got a first down as he's, right about the 32-yard line. He had to get to the 34 for a first down, and I think he surpassed that.
He did. He kind of runs. If he's got a flaw, he does not tuck that football away.
Yeah.
When he comes out around the corner, I get it because you're trying to hide it.
Right.
But after that, he just does not tuck it away really well. That might be the only flaw this kid does. And maybe he doesn't, contact gets closer, but
probably got those basketball hands.
Yeah, he does big hands.
Yeah. You know what they say, big hands, big gloves. Handoff up the middle. This is Craner. Craner breaks down. Did I see a flag? But he's down to the 25-yard line. No, it's somebody's throwing a football over there. I thought I saw a flag. Boy, Tony Stigman would have a heart attack, wouldn't he?
And that's something they haven't done the third quarter here yet.
No.
They don't have a flag. McGrady on that stop.
They probably better not.
Yeah.
Going to be 2nd and 4, ball at the 26. John Russell, Cal Van Singel, Bill Mann, and Miles Welsh. Handoff up the middle. No, it doesn't. It's a keeper. Keeper by Thompson. Thompson eluding would-be tacklers, and look at that kid go. A touchdown.
And
now a flag comes in.
Where was that? That's on Oakridge, I think, isn't it?
I think got to be. I think he didn't have a block. Oh, they're going to call a holding. There was a hold.
I didn't see a hold there. I didn't see anybody there.
There was a couple, but I didn't know if.
Oh, there is. I see a replay. There is a hold. Yep, good call.
And Cam is such a broken field runner that it is. If you're blocking for him, there is a bit of a challenge there because you might be blocking the same guy 5 times.
Yeah.
So they're going to wipe off the touchdown.
Yep. Good call by the official. We have a little 5-second delay up here. We have on our what do they call this monitor?
A monitor?
It's a monitor.
That's the live. This is what we're seeing. That's what they're seeing. There's about a 20-second delay.
Oh, it's a 20-second delay.
20 to 30.
Well, on our 20-second delay, I seen the hold with my own eyes.
And now in 20 seconds, they'll hear you say that.
Wow. Going to be 1st and 10 back at the 27-yard line now. Thompson out of the shotgun. Looks to his left, now back to his right. Fires over the middle, and it is almost intercepted. Nice break up there.
Who was that?
I'm trying to see. It's
Thompson's pass intended for
come on, turn this way. 30?
Yep,
30.
30, that would be, well, there's no 30.
There's no 30.
Parks in on coverage for the Eagles.
Parks, they say, is on the coverage for the Eagles.
Well, it's 30. I think it's the jersey looks like 30, but
they don't have
it
one
is
on the
30.
roster.
But the Parks
Must be
Parks is 30.
He's wearing number 30 tonight.
Yep, I got a update, and your wife will not be happy.
What's that? Oh, Hesperia.
Yeah. Urbana 42, Hesperia 3 at the half.
Yeah. And handoff up the middle. Craner. Craner is down inside the 25 to the 24-yard line.
Number 4.
Going to be probably, a yard shy of a first down, maybe? A couple of yards.
Host of guys there. Fruitport 49, Godwin Heights nothing at the half.
Wow, Fruitport, huh?
49 for Fruitport Trojans.
Good for them.
Wow.
Mona Shores 24, Sills Northern 7.
Okay, we got 4th down. They're going to go for it, 4th and 2. Ball is down at the 24-yard line. Got 4:49 left in this one. This is Thompson trying to get around the corner. Can he do it? Eluding one man, and he is close to the sticks. And I see another flag thrown here, so we'll have to check this out. He is close to a first down.
Slow to get it. Oh, no, that's not Thompson. That's somebody else that's big like Thompson. That's Cord Anderson.
Yes.
On the carry. Stop made by number 3. Curtis.
Where's the flag?
There's a flag on the field.
I forgot to switch it back.
That is,
Oakridge is saying decline.
My apologies to the viewers.
so they must.
What did you say?
I left it on this camera.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you're fired.
So they're going to decline the penalty, and that means the ball go over on downs to Oakridge.
Indication.
Wow, okay.
Is an illegal block in the back against
So Oakridge will have it now with 4:40 left in this third quarter, 25-0 Whitehall.
Another wasted drive via penalty. Now look at Oakridge is ready to go, and Whitehall's late getting
Right.
out here.
And handoff, and man, they still catch the ball carrier in the backfield.
Number 27, Jordan.
That's Guerrero McGrady on the carry, but he is stopped for about a 3-yard loss, 2-yard loss
I
maybe.
think maybe Goodrich over there and on that stop.
2nd and 12, ball back on the 21, 4:20 and counting in this third period.
32-12 Fremont at halftime.
Good Fremont. So Mr. Mansfield's got something to cheer about, huh?
Yes.
Good for him.
Will that be their first win?
That is a good, you know what? I could probably tell you that, couldn't I? Nope, they won one.
Okay.
Can't tell you who, but they were 1-4. Wasn't a league game.
Middle.
Handoff up the middle, Bisson, and Bisson has nowhere to go. He's going to fight just to try to get back to the original line of scrimmage.
Bottom of the pile, Craner.
Number 4, Gavin Craner.
Mr. Craner, go ahead.
Going to be 3rd down and 10 with 3:39 left.
Plans for the weekend?
Yeah, I'm going to try to make it up to your
Men's Ministries tomorrow morning?
in Whitehall, right?
Yeah, heck yeah, man. Hanson Hill Waterfront Grill, 7 to 8, coffee, donuts. I mean, what more do you want? Fellowship, coffee, and donuts.
Right.
I make great coffee. I buy donuts.
Yeah. Great speakers. Got to get up there. Oh, and we got a fumble.
I think he got back on top of it.
I think you're right. I'm not seeing Whitehall jumping around like they're thrilled. Cribbins recovers the fumble, 4th down and 10.
It'll be 4th down Eagles.
I'll view the sideline here, but I want to see if I can find someone. Because I think
Yeah.
Kerry Harder's son is on staff here.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
He's an assistant coach?
Yeah, I think so.
Here's the punt. And it's going to hit at the 47 and then take a sideways bounce at the 45-yard line. So Whitehall will have it inside Oakridge territory at the 45-yard line.
Man, nothing's going right.
No.
Number 24, Morningstar. It'll be 1st and 10
Nothing's
for the
going
Ladies.
right here.
So next week, I believe you'll be covering a Fruitport game, I'm hearing, right?
Fruitport and Hastings, I think, is what it is. Fruitport Hastings next week? Is it Hastings? Yeah.
Fruitport coming off a big win. So
Yeah. The
some
Trojans
momentum.
starting to get some traction. I think that'll be 3 wins, I think, for them.
Okay.
So that'll be good. It's good to see Fruitport getting back at it.
Yeah.
Back in the 90s, that was a great program,
Oh, man. Yeah, Steve Wilson and that
Yeah.
crew. Out of the shotgun is Thompson. Hands off the first man through. I believe that's Craner. And, it's 22. That is
Number 22, Ryan Goodrich.
Ryan Goodrich.
Leading the way for the Eagles, number 6.
And he got about 2 yards.
Peterson over there.
88, Brandon Peterson.
There's one of them.
It's going to be 2nd and 8, ball at 43. How about those Detroit Tigers, huh? Aren't they something?
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. Get past Houston. A.J. Hinch, if he's not manager of the year, I don't know who is.
I got more scores coming.
Back to pass. Thompson fires it, through the fingertips of Osborne.
From Rick Hickman, Nuevo 14, Chip Hills 9, Notre Dame Prep 29, Reed City 18, Central Montcalm 28-0 over Kent City, Muskegon 48, Union nothing, North Muskegon 14, Montague 2, Fremont 32, OV 12, Muskegon, Ludington 17, Muskegon 16. Go ahead, and then I got 2 more.
So Ludington is leading Manistee.
Nope, it's backwards
Other
the way
way,
he's
okay.
got it listed.
Here
Go ahead.
comes Thompson, fires it. Man in the middle open, that is Goodrich. Goodrich has it to the 30, cuts up to the 25, still on his feet, fighting his way down to the 22-yard line. Another first down, and a late flag comes in there, so we'll have to see what this is all about.
Ludington 17, Manistee 16, Byron Center 21, Puffer 14, Shores 20, and Forest Hills Northern 7.
And number 30, Roderick Parks.
It seems like when Camden Thompson gets flushed, somebody just runs out to the middle of the field and stands there.
Yeah.
And see if Camden can stop him.
Trying to sort out this penalty.
Because we've seen Thompson walk backwards. We've seen a bunch of guys walking back. Now the whole team's walking backwards.
Yeah, so this is against Whitehall. I could tell by the couple of the players of Whitehall, they weren't happy with it.
There is a flag on the field.
Personal foul against Whitehall.
Foul against the Vikings.
That's boy, every time we do one of their games, they seem to get a personal foul.
Well, I'll tell you what, we do not have a winning record with Tony Sigmund.
No.
He tells me about that all the time. No matter
That's why we don't get Christmas cards from him.
Right.
They're moving the chains again now.
Because the play was still probably for the first down, so they move it back and make it back first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. The ball's going to be back at the 33-yard line. 1:34 left in the third quarter, 25-0 Whitehall. Boy, usually you don't have a gazillion penalties and win a football game.
No. Got it.
Hand off to Craner. Craner's got an opening. He is at the 20, eludes a man there. He's down to the 15, down to the 10, down to the 5, and he's going to go out of bounds inside the 5 at about the 4 or 3 yard line.
Thank you for not believing me, because I fell for the fake.
Oh, did you?
I said kept it, but you read it. Nice job.
Happens every once in a while.
Wrong again.
Good for a Viking first down.
1st and goal from the 6. 1:15 left in this one. Snap, handoff to Craner, and Craner is not in.
Craner did a little Superman there.
Yeah.
Like dove over top, jumped over top.
Peterson.
So it's still going to be, now it's going to be 2nd and goal from the 3. Under a minute left here in third period. And now we have flags. And this is probably going to be a legal motion against, legal procedure against Whitehall.
Indication is false start against the Vikings.
Yeah, this is going to be one of those games, Cal, that you're going to look at the penalties and you're going to see just a gazillion penalties, but still you were able to overcome and, barring a miracle, win rather handily. That does not usually happen.
No. I mean, Tony's not going to be happy. He's going to get a nice win. He's not going to be happy.
Well, yeah, because he knows that, they got some tough competition coming up. Like next week they got Ludington, probably playing for a league championship. Pass over the middle, and it is caught in a touchdown by English. English into the touchdown, into the end zone for a touchdown, 8-yard touchdown pass between Thompson and English.
Did you say English?
I did. So
Blake English
going to bump the score up now to 31-0 with 24.6 seconds left.
Blake English is senior.
Yeah, you look at Whitehall, and they got Ludington next week. They got Fremont the week after. Then they got Portland on the road. So
we've been to Portland.
We have. We followed Montague down there for a year.
We've been to Portland a couple times.
There's the kick, and it is that one good? Yes, it is.
Yep. 2 for 2 now.
Number 3, Nate.
So 24.6 seconds left. It is now 32-0 Whitehall.
Your Eagles 0.
Time to pay a couple bills here real quick.
Okay.
Sponsors here for tonight. We need more. Please, please, please help us with that. VanDyk Mortgage, Cadena Pizza, Bills, Golden Cards, and Collectables, KLLB Media, and a podcast called Cal's Corner, YouTube podcast. So if you want to get in on this, you want to join the silly crew here, got a number for you. This Bill's direct cell phone. It's the hotline. It takes you right to the man himself. 386-717-4148. Once again, he'll go, hello.
Oops.
386-717-4148.
Ooh, that's not
Camera
good.
down, Bill. Camera down. That is the 360 camera that...
I have no idea if that's going to work there.
It
might just be me.
Yeah. It's the 360 camera that's you and I.
That's
and it
me
takes
and you.
360 to get around both of us.
Okay.
Getting ready to kick off.
Got it.
Vikings, number 16, Aiden Mendoza.
That's actually the camera we could do without.
Yeah.
All right, 24 seconds left. We probably have more viewers if we didn't have that camera on us. And up the middle, this may be Jaden Daly. We'll see.
Number 3, Zach Cribbins.
Tell you what, there was
Zach
a Whitehall
Cribbins.
Viking went flying. Did you see that?
I did. Zach Cribbins, though, brings it out to the 35-yard line.
Number 20, Hunter Peterson. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Eagles.
18 seconds left here in the third quarter. 32-0. Whitehall on top. I was talking about the gauntlet that Whitehall had. Look at this for Oakridge. They got Belding next week on the road. Then they got Ravenna. And then they got North Muskegon. So not an easy road for those guys. No. Houston up under center. Hands off. Oh,
nice tackle.
Man. For
Who was that?
27, Jordan McGrady on the
That's going to be.
One time I don't have my glasses. Oh, that's Mornings. No, that's not Thompson. Camden Thompson. No, it was 22, Calvin.
22.
It was Goodrich.
So on the carry
I got
was
excited with the twos.
Guerrero McGrady. And that'll be the final play of the third quarter. So 3 quarters in the books. Whitehall looking good right now, 32-0 over Oakridge. We will take a timeout, will we, Billy?
We're taking a timeout?
We'll take a timeout, and we will be back. You are watching high school football at KLLB Productions.
Time to be homeowners. Muskegon is awesome because you get a little bit of everything. We're right here we're close to the lake. We're right here, so our views are awesome. We have the city that's coming up it's building up within the city. A lot of new businesses, a lot of new buildings being built. If you want a little bit of the country scene, we still have that, but yet you're 5 minutes away from, a shopping place or, groceries, but still can be secluded a little bit from, if you're not liking the city life, you go out to Fruitport and get a little country style, but yet, you got everything right here. It's always a good time to be a homeowner.
Grab the right one. Grab the right one. Morningstar. Yep. Mario Flores. You know Mario.
I do.
Well,
yeah.
Good man. Involved with a lot of civic things here in the greater Muskegon area.
Mm-hmm.
Sponsors a lot of.
Yes, he does.
Like this.
Right.
Yeah. Just things, items. Gives back. He's a giver, John.
3rd down and 8. Yes, he is. Houston, movement by Whitehall, and this is going to Whitehall saying, no, they move first. Offside.
Indication on the field is offsides on the Vikings.
So it'll be 5 yards.
Tony's got to be. And you say, you're up 32-0. Why are you upset?
Right.
Because it's mental mistakes, and mental mistakes cost you a ball game in a game that you're in, where it's not a route like this one.
Right.
This game should be like 45-0. I mean, they've had 2 drives have gone almost to the goal line that they ended up turning over.
3rd and 3 now, ball at the 41. And there's a handoff, and not much, if anything.
No, that's a baggers.
It's going to be
right there to make the stop.
Guerrero McGrady on the carry. So 4th down.
Up at hot dogs for $1.
4th down and
hot
2.
Dogs for $1? Yeah. I'll be right back. John, you've been carrying me for 30 years.
Yeah, there goes Billy. We're going to lose Billy.
Look at all the kids running.
Yeah, man.
Billy, come back. I mean, I can't push these buttons by myself.
4th and 2 now. Ball at the 42-yard line. And it looks like Houston will be back to punt. It'll be Stout back at the 25.
Nice snap.
Kick is up, and it is going to hit at the 25, and it's going to roll.
No, I don't think he did.
And it's going to roll down inside the 10 to about the 7-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for Whitehall at their own 7 with 9:59 left.
It'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings.
Oh, boy. So State hasn't kicked off yet because it's 8:42.
They're going to play somebody out west. Oregon, okay.
Yep. Good job. That is out west.
Michigan's got Washington tomorrow.
Do they? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, they got to get.
Who cares?
They got to get.
We got baseball tomorrow. We got more
Yeah, we
important
do.
things tomorrow. The Tigers. That's playoff baseball.
Michigan's got to get themselves a quarterback who can throw.
It is insane, isn't it? Yes.
Bill's taking Miles to game 3.
Yeah,
Is he?
I've seen that. I've seen he posts that, yeah. Father and son going to game 3.
Oh, how do you get
Special.
tickets for that? That's amazing.
Open
Here's
your
a
wallet.
handoff up the middle, and this is going to be, it's either going to be Craner or Goodrich. I think it's Craner, and Craner may be off to the races.
Number 4.
Yeah, it is Craner, and that is going to be a 92-yard touchdown run for Gavin Craner.
Boy, I tell you what, that offensive line, especially that left side, Jacob Alger, Jamison Jeffrey, Connor Nash, Peyton Austinfort, and Jack Ambrose. Gentlemen, take a bow because you are responsible for a whole lot of offensive yards here tonight.
I'll tell you what, Whitehall has 2 guys in Goodrich and Craner that can flat out fly.
Yeah, and and you know what? No flags.
Nope. Here comes Betts trying to extra point. He's got a couple of them tonight. That one is up, and it is no good.
It's not?
No, must have missed to the right side, maybe.
Okay. I didn't think it missed left, that's for sure.
So 9:44 left in this one, 38-000.
And now we
Whitehall
will
on
get
top.
the preferred, what do you call it? The running clock.
The preferred clock.
Preferred clock. You all right there?
Yeah.
Season up.
Get,
Don't blow a gasket on me. He's playing hurt, ladies and gentlemen. He's playing hurt.
I'm playing old, I think is what it is.
Years of sitting at that radio studio, pushing those buttons, winding the tapes back and forth.
Finally caught up with me.
Finally caught up with you. Winding the reel to reel. Remember that?
Man, yeah.
That's a long time ago. People are going, what's a reel to
We
reel?
went to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, my wife and I, and they actually had a studio in there. Alan Freed, who the guy that coined rock and roll, said, because he was a Cleveland disc jockey, and I looked, I said, you know what? I worked in his studio because it had old, but back when I worked in Fremont, I had all that old equipment, the Ampex machines and everything. I said, I actually worked those boards. And there's a kick. It's kind of short, and it's coming up here. Let's see if we can get some momentum going here, and up to the 30, 31-yard line.
Number 3, Zach.
It's Cribbins. Cribbins has had some pretty good runs back
Yes,
there.
we called his name a lot here tonight.
It'll be first and 10.
Hosts Whitehall Vikings, and on the stop should be a running clock now, 9:24 left.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I'm sitting here, watching Billy push the buttons. I'm really good at pushing my wife's buttons, and she always tells me,
Right.
stop it.
Stop it.
She is creating this beautiful fall. My wife's a professional artist. This fall print with pumpkins and gourds. And
Oh, wow.
I was like, wow, that's beautiful.
Sure.
Like, quiet, I'm painting. She didn't say that, but it's like she gets in the zone and watch out.
Right. Here's a
What
run
a
around the
tackle.
right side. It didn't quite get around the right side and caught for a loss.
That number 22, that's Goodrich.
Number 22, Ryan
Goodrich.
Jaden Daly.
Good night. He's having a year. He's having a night.
Yeah.
He might be done.
Daly dropped for a 5-yard loss, so it's going to be
Yep.
second down at about 15.
Goodrich checked out.
8:30
Yep.
left. 38-0. It's been all Whitehall. Whitehall has overcome Oakridge and themselves.
Oh my gosh, so many penalties. Probably 10. Probably 10.
Yeah.
A Ricky White. If you are Ricky White, we need you to head to the main entrance at the north.
Handoff up the middle, not much. It's going to be
20,
Guerrero McGrady on the carry.
Hunter Peterson in on the stop.
27, Jordan Guerrero
Tomorrow
McGrady.
afternoon, a guy by the name of Kyle Stratton
Oh, yeah.
makes his first collegiate start at quarterback for Taylor University.
All right.
Yep. I know the
Watched a
Keith
few of his
Stratton and
games.
his wife, they'll be heading down tomorrow to watch that.
Where's Taylor University at? In Taylor.
Taylor? I know it's south of here.
South of here? Still in the state?
No, no, that's Indiana, Ohio, I think, one of
Third.
those, Illinois.
Okay. 3rd and 14, ball at the 28. Handoff up the middle. Let's see. Okay, we got a breakaway here down to the 40. It's going to be close to a first down. Again, that's Guerrero McGrady. Let's see where they mark that.
Hayden Mendoza in on that stop, a junior.
Move those chains. All right, a big first down for Oakridge.
No, I'm curious.
The game is good for an Eagle first down.
Oh, let me see. When did he text us?
Who texted you?
Rick.
Oh, Rick?
Yeah, so I'm going to have scores.
Handoff up the middle. And there's another nice gain, probably 8 yards or so.
Yep. Mendoza again on that stop, I believe.
Again, that's Guerrero McGrady.
Yep. North Muskegon 22, Montague 2, Ravenna 42, Hespo 3. Notre Dame Prep 36, Reed City 26.
Okay.
Central Montcalm, Rudy. I met him, the real Rudy. More after this play.
2nd and 2. Handoff up the middle. It's first down. And this again is, Guerrero McGrady. And he is single-handedly brought, along with that good line for Oakridge, right? They're getting some blocks.
Yeah.
Huh?
Mendoza again with a tackle. Central Montcalm 35, Kent City nothing, Muskegon 55, Union nothing, Ludington 24, Manistee 24. Wow.
They're having a heck of a game, huh?
So now we got question marks. 40 Forest Hills Northern 42, Mona Shores 26. We're not sure on that score now.
Handoff up the middle, and they had a fumble.
Well, the boys were diving, not driving, diving for that one.
Recovered by Oakridge, so it's going to be 2nd and 10. 5:40 left, 2nd and 10, ball to 37-yard line. Oh, you know what?
What?
I'm thinking this is Cribbins coming over to the sideline. Have they switched quarterbacks? I'll have to watch him. Or maybe he just shuttles in the plays. So Cribbins brings in the plays. Let's see.
Taylor University is in Upland, Indiana. How's that for being a fountain of youth? Good thing I have the internet.
So Cribbins is in at quarterback. And now, got too much time. Delay a game against Oakridge.
They did throw a flag against Oakridge.
Yeah. That's going to back them up 5.
Yeah.
Cribbins now in at quarterback for Oakridge.
Oh, we're going to get a penalty. Oh, why did he stop?
A timeout.
Timeout Whitehall. That's why he stopped. Whitehall called a timeout.
They were going to have too many guys on the field.
Whitehall's running up off the field. The player was, and I thought, snap it. But no, there was a timeout.
5:05 left in this one. 38-0 Whitehall.
So once again, shout out to Shane Fairfield as he ties. Becomes the ties for all-time winningest record at Muskegon High School.
And I believe that's Leo Redman, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
It was either Harry Potter or Leo Redman, and I think it's Leo Redman.
And I think that's win 156. So if I can find out. Because that's really special.
We were there for number 1. Shows you how long we've been around, huh?
You were there for the very first. You were there for the first victory back in the 1800s.
Yeah.
Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. We were there for Washington crossing the Delaware. 2nd and 16, ball on the 38-yard line. Wide out right side. That's going to be a Daly. Quarterback is Cribbins. And Cribbins going to roll to his right. A little dump off pass. Oh, going to be a little bit too short. I think it was intended for Bisson.
Yeah, well, if he could have caught it, he would have got some positive yards, but he wasn't going to go real far because defense was closing in rapidly.
3rd down, 16 yards to go. Ball at the 43-yard line. 4:44 running clock here with Whitehall on top, 38-0. Whitehall looking to improve to 4-0 in the conference. Mm-hmm. Ludington having a battle with Manistee, huh?
They are, yes. Let me see if I can get that again.
They play next week, Whitehall and Ludington.
Tied up at 24s.
And handoff. This again is Guerrero McGrady breaking tackles, and he is down inside the 35 to about the 34, 33-yard line. We have one of the linemen for Oakridge getting up slowly, number 66. You know what? I don't have a 66 on my roster.
4:03 left to go, 4th quarter. Me neither. I was a little bit.
4th down and 7. Well, you know they're going to go for it. 3:52 and counting.
Whitehall's going to come out of this game with incredible offense, incredible defense, and horrible penalty yardage.
Right. The trifecta that you don't want.
Yeah.
Handoff, and that is going to be a first down. I do believe that's close. Let's see.
Oh, boy, they're not giving him a good spot, are they? I think he's, my peripheral vision thinks he's short.
One of the officials actually said move the chains over.
Okay, there we go. Yeah, you're going to have great offensive yardage, great defensive, where you know.
Right.
Oakridge is going to have net yardage, I mean minimal yardage. And you're going to have a horrible stat line when it comes to penalties.
Right.
And what's Tony going to talk about? I got a feeling, because you can't make penalties.
Handoff up the middle.
Number 40, Bryce.
That's Bisson again.
He got tripped up at the line of scrimmage, I think maybe from Jeffrey.
But then he fell forward for about 3 yards.
Yeah.
2nd and 7.
What's that like to fall down and then just jump? It's been a long time.
Yeah. Just a guy once told my dad he's getting quicker as he gets old. He says he used to stub his toe and then run for 15 yards before he fell. He says, now he stubbed my toe and fall right down.
Oh, I got a map update.
2nd and 8.
Manistee update coming up.
Handoff again. This is Guerrero McGrady, and he is down to the 20-yard line.
There's a big lineman grabbed him with one arm.
Brought down by number 20, Hunter Peterson.
Hunter Peterson on the
it was
stop.
20, yeah.
It'll be 3rd down for the Eagles.
Mr. Lowry helping us out here on the PA. Does a great job.
Wonderful job.
Been doing it for a long time.
Manistee 30, Ludington 24 in the 4th quarter.
Wow, so that'd be a huge win for Whitehall.
Oh, our buddy up in Ludington's having a blast calling that game.
Scoop
Hanson?
Hanson, yeah.
Yeah. He's going to be loving that game.
Except this team's on the short end right now. And there's a flag down and a pass over right side. This is Bisson, I think. Missing, let's see, does he get in the end zone for a touchdown? Let's see. Oakridge has said it's a touchdown. But there is a flag on the field.
I don't think that's a flag. I think it's some type of a sleeve.
Oh, okay. Good.
It's white.
Number 3, Zach.
That's white. That's a sleeve.
Number 40, Bryce Bisson.
So did they call it a touchdown after all
I don't think so. No. Or do we have, what's going on? Because they're already.
There's a flag.
There is a flag. Well, there was something white out here in the field. A kid ran and got it. Oh, there is a flag.
There is a flag on
way over on the 15.
Holding against Oakridge. Oh.
Yeah. The kid lost his white, like those sleeves on your arm.
Yeah.
I think that's what he lost. So that went flying, I think people thought. But no, there was a flag.
So that's a tough holding. Sorry about that. Leo on in here. It's going to be 3rd down and 7, ball at the 21, 1:05 left in this one. And handoff here left side and down into about the 8-yard. And another flag. And that's probably going to be against Whitehall.
That's going on the defense.
Yeah. So down to the 8.
McGalley on that stop.
So that would be a first down, but they're going to tack on some yardage here.
There wasn't one, there was 2.
So I'm assuming that that's probably going to be maybe a face mask or a...
Yeah. Down to 56 seconds left.
That's right, 56.4.
So if it's got to be something, so is it a 5-yard or a 15-yard?
Personal foul, face mask. And that's going to make it 1st and goal.
Face mask against the Vikings.
1st and goal on
about the 4-yard line, looks like.
What's going on? Okay. No, wind the clock. Here we go.
And handoff counter play. Let's see. In for a touchdown.
Number
27, only fitting that he gets it. Guerrero McGrady, he ran it most of the way down the field. And now it is going to be 48-5 with 4:48-5. Listen to me, 48.5 seconds left. 38-6 is the score.
48-5.
Yeah.
When did I miss a field goal on a safety?
Wow. But one of those nights, folks.
Yes.
Got the attention span of a gnat. Here's the kicker. This is Eldreddy.
Oh, he's a lefty.
Eduardo Eldreddy kicks it, and it is good. Yes,
the lefty with the swing.
38-7 with 48.5 seconds left.
And that brings the score to your Eagles 7, the visiting Vikings.
And we are just about over with this one here, 38-7. Yeah, kind of interesting to see how that Manistee-Ludington game plays out.
Fremont scores again on an OV fumble to go up 48-12 with 6:01 left to go in the third.
Is it my imagination, Cal, or are there more one-sided scores nowadays?
No, that seems like reality.
I know we've sat in a lot of them.
Yeah. Yes, in our lifetime,
in our lifetime. We have.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again, a set of keys have been turned in to the
We are the master of picking games that we thought were going to be good, and a funny thing happened, right?
Yep. Well, for years and years, this was a great game.
It was.
And more often than not, it was Oakridge with the wins.
It was.
But this is a three-year win here. You know, we came into this
right
with Oakridge has won the last 10 years. They were 6-4 on the wins. Yeah. But now Whitehall has a 3-year win streak going against them.
Yeah, I wrote that down someplace what the series was, and it seemed like Oakridge was pretty far ahead, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm sure.
Because of all the
Sugars years, man. When Jack just cleaned house here in the West Michigan Conference.
There's
what
a long kick. Back to the goal line. And coming away with it, is that Hunter Osborne? I think it is. Osborne trying to get up to the 20-yard line.
Number 1, Hunter Osborne on the return.
A lot of juke in there, but not a whole lot going south.
The son of Super Dave Osborne.
Yes. Longtime boys basketball coach at Montague.
Right. So 39.6 seconds left in this one. First and 10 at the 20.
Wonder who's going to take the snap. Well, it might be Thompson. Just take a knee.
Yeah, Thompson.
Is the clock going to start, though? Or is it got to wait for the snap with a running clock? I thought they would wind up. I mean, they got to run at least one.
And now Thompson takes the knee, and I don't think they got to run another play. I think that's going to probably much it.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
They might have like a second left or something like that. That Oakridge coming off the field. I think everybody's pretty well satisfied that this one shall be deemed a 38-7.
You know, a lot of these guys, they play multiple sports against each other, but some of these guys probably play on travel teams together even.
That's true. Yeah, exactly. All right, the final score here, it is the Whitehall Vikings 38, the Oakridge Eagles 7. And right now, the Oakridge Eagles will play Belding next week on the road, and Whitehall will be at home against Ludington. That'll be a big game for Whitehall and Ludington in the West Michigan Conference Lakes Division.
Yes. I will look one more time. Oh, there's a text. Mona Shores 33, Forest Hills Northern 7 in the fourth. Muskegon 62.
Jeez.
Union 0 in the fourth.
62-0, huh? Somebody's taking out their frustrations, aren't they?
They could have used one of those touchdowns against Rockford.
Right.
And one against Zeeland West.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. Well, that is going to do it for us tonight. Is there any reason we should stick around any longer?
No, I don't think so. What? Oh, we're good?
Oh,
that's it. That's the international sign for we're good?
Yeah.
This?
Hey, what's up?
Yeah, what's up?
Okay.
What's up?
What's up?
All right.
Hold on, wait. Come here, Miles. Get in here. Where'd he go?
I'm right here.
No, come over here.
Yeah.
He's in the middle.
He's
stuck in the middle.
He's stuck in the middle.
Yeah.
There he is.
This is Miles. Miles Welch.
Well, you'll see him next week.
Yeah, he was standing outside in the press box. And Miles is still a young man because it's 40 degrees and he still wears shorts everywhere he goes.
There you go.
He hasn't found that wisdom of old age yet.
He'll be doing the play-by-play next week with you, Cal, and
yes,
so it'll be Fruitport and Hastings. That's what we understand. All right, and I'll be back with you a week after that.
Okay.
We'll be back here, I think, for Oakridge and Ravenna.
Okay,
yeah,
sounds good.
All right, for my broadcast partner, Cal Van Singel, Bill Mann, and Miles Welsh. That is the crew here from Whitehall. Final score for the final time, it was 38-7.